was the name, Dan, of that Joker with the suspenders? Do you remember?
Which one? The punk one?
Well, it's not
Yeah,
Punk.
Joker.
It's what is it? Clown Prince. What is it?
Which one are you talking? You talking about the Mezco one?
Yeah. The Mezco.
Yeah, and they like the punk Joker or something like that.
No, you collect Mezco. How the fuck do you not know the name of this?
You're the one who fucking sells Mezco. How do you not know this?
Keep forgetting you're bad at the Mezco website.
Yeah, whatever. There, it's fucking Clown Prince of Crime Joker. It took me 2 fucking seconds to look it up.
Oh, Jesus Christ. It's always something with you, isn't it?
Dickhead.
At least you fucking showed up tonight.
Yeah, at least I fucking showed up. You know what?
At least it's not. I'm not involved. Oh, he's gone. He left. Oh, you did. I can never make him leave. He never leaves when I argue with him. You argue with him, he leaves.
Okay. At least there's 4 of us here, right? Jesus Christ.
Oh, we're down another one.
Oh, there he is. He's back. And that's what I fucking thought. You better sit your ass in that fucking chair and quit hitting buttons. Oh, God.
Google Hangouts is going to fuck up on him. He's not going to be able to get back in.
That's what's going to happen. It's going to fail. It's going to fail. All right. What's up, party people? Welcome to Enter the Realm, episode 153, the Realm of Collectors podcast. Pull a trip to the Cool Table, a group of like-minded shows. Featuring this one, Enter the Realm, along with Shattercast Uncut, Nerd Rage Radio, Plastic Fanatics, Stasis Lock, Toy Detox, Building Up to It, Fresh Communication, and Breaking the Mold. Music from Cobra Law Records is available on Nathan Haskell's Bandcamp. The latest album of Cabbages and Kings is available along with his entire catalog. Called Slither 3 coming to a speaker box near you very soon.
Some say it's mediocre nerdcore.
Yeah, I've heard that it's mediocre.
Yeah, I agree.
What's in the fucking box? And Shelf Life videos can be sent to
Enter the Realmcast at gmail.com.
You can find the Realm on Facebook. We have a group. It's pretty cool.
Side.
Instagram is Realm of Collectors, where Antoine is steady putting in work. And follow the hashtag Realm of Collectors while you're over there to see what everyone else in the realm is up to. Website is realmofcollectors.com. We have a blog over there. If you have something interesting to say and you want to write it in the blog, shoot one of us a message. We'd love to have your content on our page.
Do we still have? I'm sorry. Do we still have Paul C helping out there, or is he busy with the baby?
Paul C is still there. Yep. You can send it to me or to Paul C. We'll get you straightened out. This episode of Enter the Realm is brought to you by Agabucks.com. Agabus is the official e-tailer of the Realm of Collectors. Visit Agabus.com today for all your masterpiece and third-party needs. $5.95 flat rate shipping. Free shipping on orders over $150. Price matching with other online retailers. And Agabucks, the same as cash reward system. Make a purchase and earn points towards your next one. Visit Agabus.com today for all the details.
Agabus.
This episode of Enter the Realm is also brought to you by Crashbox Customs, the official Mezco supplier of the Realm of Collectors. Visit Crashbox Customs on social media for all your Mezco 112 needs. Mention Realm when ordering for a surprise gift. Just a quick rundown of what we have at Crashbox available. On the Marvel Legends front, we have the Apocalypse Wave, the Deadpool Sauron Wave, and the Spider-Man Doc Ock Wave, all available. Let's see what here's previews.
The Mezco Joker, the punk one.
We're going to get to that, you son of a bitch. PX Iron Man, the Jason, Blade, Logan, not Old Man Logan, the regular Logan, the Clown Prince Joker, Sovereign Knight Batman, and the Netflix Punisher are all available. So message Crashbox Customs on social media to get hooked up with that, and make sure you mention Realm when ordering. My name is Chris Pinkerton. If you're nasty, joining me tonight is part of the Jackal Squad and a very special guest. It's the Summer Stand-In series. That's right. Some of us aren't going to be here this summer, so we're going to take some captivating members of the realm and make them talk. Ain't that right? Going across the bottom of my Google Hangout screen, coming up first is the coolest cat on the planet. Ladies and gentlemen, the Brinkalizer Brian Brink is with us.
Fuck yeah. Just chilling here at a lovely 71 degrees.
Is there condensation?
Back like an HVAC.
Is there condensation on Omega's visor back there? It's so cold in there.
Could be.
I made you look.
Son of a bitch.
That's funny. Up next, my very own personal Thunder Thief, young Daniel, has joined us.
I would say I'm glad to be back, but it's good to be back.
That sounds about right. Our very special guest, the one, the only, the king of the broken escalator, ladies and gentlemen, Kenny Prime.
Or at least the king of documenting it.
I think you should really investigate. You should do investigative journalism. Call the news.
You know what's funny is I put up, so we're having like a 4th of July sale, and I put up some balloons, and some mall lady came and was like, "Yeah, you can't have balloons." I'm like, "How about you fix the escalator?"
You should have said, "Bitch, I'll take the balloons down when you fix the escalator."
I wish I was more quick.
Yeah, I say that now.
You guys should have like a king of the escalator kind of competition, and just like everybody bum rush up there and see who can make it to the top. And
See who can break it first.
Guys,
The answer is the first person.
when I was making those promos, the one for Kenny with the escalator, I googled broken escalator. Man, there's some fucked up shit that's happened to some escalators out there. I just found one with a good sign, you know. So that's where we landed with that one.
Kids on the damn escalator again.
Get the kids off the goddamn escalator. Let me ask you guys real quick. What is the either dumbest or scariest thing you've ever done or seen happen on an escalator?
Well, when I was growing up, we used to be able to stop the escalators.
The red button.
Oh, is that because
No. As you're going down, you would have to tilt your feet a certain way, and there's a stop mechanism, so it would automatically stop when it feels like the feet were like stuck like that. So it would stop at the bottom, and my buddy would just go launch himself, like fake launch himself across, like roll on the fucking floor, stupid shit. But
I thought you were going to say there was like a horse pulling it up and
Some dinosaurs, maybe.
yeah.
back when I was a kid,
backs.
yeah, I see where you guys are going with this.
Sorry, Dust. It's easy.
It's okay.
Easy. All right. What about anybody else? Any funny escalator story?
I don't have any. I've seen some fucking crazy shit on the internet with people falling through the stairs and shit like that. But
Brian's actually never been on an escalator.
nothing in person. I take the stairs.
Yeah. I once saw somebody's shoestrings get caught in an escalator.
You motherfuckers said dinosaurs, like Fred Flintstone, like a Flintstones escalator. I'm sorry.
Jeez, dude, we said that like 5 minutes ago.
No, just because I can picture it in my mind now, you know? It's like straight out of the Flintstones. It's like a little fucking bird or something on it, like a fucking running fucking whatever.
That was pretty wild. Okay. Since nobody else has had tragic events happen to them near an escalator, I guess we'll move on to the next segment of the show, which is very politely called "Oh, what'd you get?" Brian, why don't you tell us about your disposable income acquisitions this week?
I picked up I don't know how many BTUs it is, but yes, a new HVAC unit for my house, which set me back quite a bit.
Spend that money.
No toys, unfortunately, but it's nice to be cool and have peace of mind. That's all I can say.
Set yourself a sauna there.
And another payment a month.
Yeah, tell me about it. Interestingly enough, though, while I was downstairs and the guys were coming in and out of the house, downstairs in my living room on my mantle, believe it or not, I have my Combiner Wars sized combiners out there. So like the Make Toys Computron, and I do have Combiner Wars Superion, and like the old Fans Toys Menasor, blah blah blah. And he's like, "Whoa, man, are those like the vintage ones?" I'm like, "No." And he's like, "Wow, my brothers never let me play with theirs as a kid." And I was like, "Well, if you want, just go over there and grab some." He's like, "No, I'm cool." He's like, "But I always loved Devastator."
He comes back 2 minutes later, one's missing.
Yeah, right. He's like, "But I always loved Devastator." And I was like, "Oh yeah." I was like, "Well, I think I have something you might want to see." So then I took him up. I took him up to this room.
Oh, you took him to the pleasure room.
Yeah, and this guy, he had a moment. He was just like, "Oh my god!"
So did he join the realm?
I gave him a business card, and he was already Googling constructor on eBay. Nice. Yeah, before he left. He's like, "I got to talk to the wife." I was like, "It's only $40."
Yeah, it's only $40. So, yeah. All right, Dan. What about you?
Got some stuff a couple weeks ago. I got the Series 5 of the Dragon Stars with this guy Jiren and Kaba. I got the Figuarts Majin Vegeta, and I got the
talking.
Upgrade.
I just have no idea what you're talking about.
No,
It's
but
Dragon Ball. Don't worry about it. And then the upgrade set for Yamcha and Tien.
Trunks.
Not yet. He's on order though. And yeah,
Trunks and trunks and trunks and trunks.
waiting on a Dio that may or may not be in the
oh my
works.
god, you know better. At least you're on the list.
At least
Maybe you'll get it by the time that fucking Joker's out. How's that sound?
3 to 5 business years. Already know.
Business years.
Actually, let me count. Let me think. 1, 2. You're actually. Let me think. You're next after the one I just started today.
Good enough.
So anybody that doesn't know, we have a little Jackal Squad birthday club. It's essentially what it is. And Dan decided he wanted a crash box diorama. Very cool idea, by the way, of what he wants. So let the cat out of the bag, but I'm actually pretty anxious to start on that. I think it's going to be really cool.
Yeah.
Kenny, what about you? Did you get anything cool this week?
I've been opening up a bunch of like old boxes of Legos, so I've been setting some of that stuff out. But I did complete the Power of the Primes Abominus, which was nice.
Powder Primes.
I haven't actually seen a picture of that together, surprisingly enough.
Got them right here.
I'm only in like one Transformers group now, but I think I'd see it.
All
That
you
doesn't look
need
too bad at all.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. You know, like they definitely improved on the Combiner Wars like setbacks. So I still might get, hands and feet for it, but he's pretty
Feet. Hands and feet. What else, Kenny? Is that it?
That is about it, yeah. Nothing crazy.
Dust Mites, it's your turn.
All right. First off, let me start off with a yo. Since I got skipped over intro, it's okay.
Oh shit! Did you?
Yeah, it's okay. It's fine. It happens. My mouth was flapping, so
My
who needs an intro?
bad.
I got a USB turntable this week. No, it's not, you ain't scratching with this thing. It's just basically just to play some shit. I got about 6 crates of records that I still have from my collection.
Oh, that kind.
It'd be nice to just be able to just fuck around and listen to some shit.
I mean, I've heard that vinyl's still the way to go. If you want the true sound, you listen to vinyl.
Not my vinyl. A lot of my vinyl's fucked up. It's been
Nah.
around for 30 years.
True Sound went out of business on Friday.
And I got a little something today in the mail, and I haven't opened it yet. I wanted to save it for the air, so it's a little bit of a live unboxing here. It's a pretty big deal for me because this
Huge.
kind of huge deal kind of ends an era for me.
Uh-oh.
Let's see. We got the XTB Toro.
Ooh.
Toro.
So I got my cliff jumper, and I said, "Screw it! I waited, and I'm not waiting no more." I got what's the best impersonation, in my opinion, of Trailbreaker, and I got the XTB. What is it? Aegis. And my season 1 ARC bots are officially done.
Nice. Dude, Dust, that's crazy, man.
I'm done with my ARC Autobots, and my cons have been done. So season 1 is a wrap.
How's that make you feel?
Good. Because
Dude,
I'm
It's
fucking
done. It's over.
Remember,
Finished.
remember back in the day when we thought we'd never get all the Decepticons, and then we end up getting them first. That was pretty cool.
Well, you know how it is. It's going to be always, I'm done until,
Yeah.
but
Rewatch Beast Wars, and then you want seasons 1, 2, and 3.
no. I'm talking about, I'm done with my season 1 ARC bots until, of course, a better representation comes out 6 months from now, or more
Better-
cartoon accurate.
Better
Now-
Prime.
Fucking done, man.
Now, Dust, isn't Trailbreaker your favorite Autobot?
Not my favorite, but I always enjoyed him as a child. Not the toy. I never had the original G1 toy, but for some reason the character, I always liked the character, even though he didn't get much screen time. And I always wanted to get the XTB one. In my opinion, I thought it looked the best for me.
Oh,
I know it's not got major issues, but it's not good, for some. But out of all the rest that were out there, I think, I mean, if it's half as good as their hoist, I'm happy because their hoist was a really good fig.
I feel like the MMC one dropped the ball, which I kind of feel like their Cliff is doing as well.
Who else made one? Bad Cube made one, right?
Yep.
Did Bad Cube make one also?
Bad Cube was pretty solid, but it was complicated as hell.
Yeah, everybody says, "Oh, the fans toys," but I mean, I don't believe anything that Fans Toys says they're putting out anymore, man. Until I actually fucking see it.
3 years later.
Yeah,
3 years later.
I could, and I wasn't gonna buy it, and when I ordered the Cliff Jumper, I was like, you know what, just fucking get it and get it done. It's the last two, just get it done. If something for some reason comes out a couple of months from now, just fucking what you see, you decide then.
Dust went to Keith to get Keith, got you out, man.
Yep. Well, I'm not. I was never really a Keith hater, man. I always liked his sculpt work and some of the stuff that he did. It's just his engineering and and the fucking quality was always off. I think if he would just fine tune those things, he could really have a good company. And X Transbots is really starting to change a little bit. We've gotten some really seriously good releases from them in the past past year. I would say maybe a little bit more. I think it started with the KFC Red Car. That was a really good fig.
Yeah, that and
Cosmos
got a lot better too. Across the board with their. Did they do Scorch? No, that was
X Transbots. They did it.
X Transbot did Scorch. Yeah,
that was the Scorch. Okay, cool. That was kind of like their turnaround too. I think.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm happy. I'll get them open. I'll get them on the shelf, and that's it. I'll walk away. It's season two. Season 2 will be a whole another fucking bag of tricks because there's a lot of combiners in 2.
Oh, I thought you were saying you were walking away from everything.
I'm gone. I'm gonna be like Bill Bixby. Dun, 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 dun.
No, man,
I'll be an outsider.
Except you'll get about halfway out of frame and be like, "Fuck this! I'm not walking all this way."
What do you need? Three more combiners? I'd say one more DTOF will do it. You could put 2 combiners per DTOF in there, right?
Yeah. Sideways, jam them sideways.
Well, that Debbie fits, so.
Yeah, barely. And that's just because I have no place to put them. But yeah, it's a good feeling, man. It's going to be nice to be, I want to try to, when I'm on vacation, maybe pull all the season 1 bots out and try to get like a group pick. If they all get along and sit still for a long enough time, I can take a pick.
I'll say you get through the cars before you say "fuck this."
You're saying I'll get like 5 of them on the fucking desk and say, "Yeah, that's it. I'm out. I'm done.
I'm out. Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Done.
Fuck it.
Fuck it."
But yeah, thanks, guys. Thanks for letting me do that on air. It just feels good to finally get closer to a completed
Like
collection.
9 Inch Nails closer? No?
What'd you say?
Not like 9 Inch Nails closer?
No.
I want to.
I want to something like some animals.
Hey, Chris.
Yo.
What'd you get?
Oh, man.
Sorry, Thunder Thief.
That's all good.
So my mailman hated me today. We was out of town last week. The wife was out of town with me. So we held the mail. And I got a lot of packages from that time. You don't realize 2 year out. So I got the 2 Astro bots. I got these dudes in. I think Jose was the first one.
The tail at NJCC.
No, I don't know. Pretty cool so far. I've opened them up and haven't really messed with them too much. I got.
You still have your Pacific Rim guys? I'm curious how they fit in there.
I do. Yeah. Well, they might actually. I don't know. These guys they're interesting. They're very oddly proportioned, almost like ape-like.
Long arms.
Long arm. I mean, look at the dude. He's kind of a apey shape.
Yeah.
Did I just make that up? Their eyes light up. This one's giving me problems. It's not really having to massage it. The other one lights up perfect, but
those things dropped right at the right time when those toys for that movie were coming out.
Yeah. Well, I'll be honest with you, man. I forgot all about pre-ordering these. And then Jose showed them. I'm like, did you get a tracking number or anything? He said, nope, they just showed up. And I didn't get a tracking number either. And I went to the website and I could find the PayPal transaction, but that was about it. I couldn't find any sort of confirmation email or anything. I remember when I did it because they dropped. I'm like, fuck, I better grab them. because you don't know if something like that's going to just be a limited run. So they're cool. I dig them. Shout out to our homeboy Cody and his lady Katie. We hung out with them some this weekend, and he was kind enough to bring me some things. Hang on.
Did he bring you some crumpets?
He did not. He brought me 3 Star Wars Black Series Orange Line Sand Troopers.
Ooh, imported.
Imported. They got what? How many languages? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't even know how you say that.
I had to carry them in my buttocks all the way here.
He carried them in his luggage. But I got those from him. These are long gone here. I don't even know how this shop had them, but somebody online mentioned they had them, and I said, "Hey, Cody's coming over here in like 2 weeks." So I gave him a bunch of crap too that he had either bought for me or had shipped here.
Chris, I have to say that's a good, nice matching outfit you have with your red shirt and your Empire hat.
No, it's completely the dumbest of luck, but thank you.
All right.
I picked up a Rogue One SH Figure Arts Tank Commander. I haven't opened him yet. I picked up a Target exclusive Chewbacca. I had never actually seen it in Target. So
Is that the goggles one?
It's the goggles one, yeah. Yep. Got the
do you have any other Rogue One figure arts?
I do. I have some Death Troopers and some Shore Troopers or Scarif Troopers, however you say it.
Like named characters though?
No, not anymore. I used to have a ton of them.
Wait, were there any figure arts named characters? Maybe
Outside
K2SO?
of K2SO, I don't.
Are you talking about? Oh, you talking about from Rogue One?
Yeah, like
No. K2SO was the only named person that they did. They didn't do, which is odd. Maybe they'll come back around to it. I don't know.
They will. They always touch up on all the prequels and stuff too. So
yeah. I got X-Force Rivaltech Deadpool in today, which means I have every single release from that line now.
Rob Liefeld is going crazy somewhere.
He probably is. And then I got, it's the strangest thing. I got all these packages with these weird figures in it today. Hang on.
Kenny, are you killing younglings over there?
You're killing younglings.
You killing younglings? He's
Oh,
my young Padawan is doing it for me this
He
evening.
is. He's definitely killing younglings.
So I ended up with 30 Constable Zubios.
nice.
30.
So far.
So fucking many.
Wow.
There he is.
And sold that box for 15 cents.
We don't know exactly what this person is or what they're going to do or what I'm going to do.
It's Ray's grandfather.
So you don't have a plan? You just wanted them?
I don't know. Maybe sometimes plans are best.
They needed a home, and he said, "Give me, you're sick and you're poor, you're starving and whatever."
That's what
Vesuvios?
You know, it's funny.
Vesuvio, isn't that the restaurant Sopranos?
No.
No?
I had these all laid out. The paint apps for the eyes are literally every single one of them's different. They're all looking around at each other, all shifty eyed. So like literally, like this dude's kind of looking a little bit down to the left. This guy's looking hard to the right. This guy's like wide open, straight ahead. So it's funny how you get that many of something and start looking at the paint apps and they're just all over the place. It's hot garbage. So I think that's it. So
You're gonna make keychains out of them, aren't you?
no,
Like a Vesuvio keychain.
I really just wanted their backpacks. That's all I wanted.
Oh, he's got a backpack.
He's got a backpack and a stick.
You got a human centipede them.
Damn it, Kenny.
Damn it, buddy.
Now everybody knows what I'm gonna do.
Kenny, I was hoping you'd have some more interesting stuff in your halls. Speaking of weird shit.
Yeah. I haven't gotten any of that fun stuff in a while. So no, just unboxing stuff from the closet, you know.
It looks like you're settling in though.
Yeah, I mean, 6 months in, I should by now. So
He's got a fucking.
Yeah, it's been almost 10 months for me, and I'm still not settled in some places. Still living out of boxes.
I do have a lot of that. That's really the end of it. Is all the Lego stuff, and then I'll have like my living room back because it's just a bunch of boxes of Legos from my entire life. So
Do you just stack up the totes and put a sheet over them and make a couch out of them? I mean, I've done that.
yeah.
Makes hell of a coffee table. Certainly does. All right. Dust, you want to go first?
Yeah, don't matter to me. Whatever you guys want to do. Let's see.
Proceed.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
the news. Don't touch that dial.
Anyone? Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Okay, there's not much on the Transformers wise, but something.
God
to
damn
talk
it.
about. I know, Dan, you're so
Distraught.
disappointed. You guys see this?
So
See the realm?
aggravated.
The realm?
We got you.
Realm.
All right. This was SDCC exclusive from wasn't it Super 7? Yeah, Super 7. Some sort of Optimus Prime.
Boss Cyborg.
Did you say
Some,
super?
some sort of Optimus Prime.
Yeah, it's Super 7.
Oh, it's mythic. Is it mythic? That's what I'd like to know.
Like a
It
clear
looks
Optimus.
looks pretty mythic to me there, Chief.
It doesn't look articulated at all. It just pretty much looks like it's
No, it's like a vinyl figure, but it's
yeah.
clear for some reason.
And you can pull off the front, and it
You can play with
has all the innards in there.
Innards.
The innards, the
Yummy.
X-ray action figure. It's called.
Scrumptious innards.
Oh,
Okay.
you grab that at
like the coil where his balls are supposed to be. You can play with it.
This is intestines, man. Where
like where there's nothing where your ball should be.
As it should be.
Oh, got him.
All right, another exclusive here from SDCC is the Throne of Primes, Power of the Primes.
Powder
This is-
Primes.
Powder Primes. This is repaint of that new Optimus in regular Optimus colors, I guess you would say. Kenny, you're the Beast Wars guy, so
Now I'm gonna. This is the first I'm seeing of this. Now I'm gonna have to get this.
Yeah, that's just Prime.
now it looks like that throne is just all cardboard. It's not plastic. It's just cardboard.
I think that thing with the Prime Masters behind him looks like it's something, but it might just be cheap plastic. Though.
It's
Oh,
just
that big
it's
Wheel of
probably just
Fortune
a
looking
it's a
thing.
clamshell, probably just where they hold them all. But
He doesn't look bad.
What if he was really a game show host and
That's just his microphone. He's actually
Prime.
it's the
Fucking
Pat,
Drew
it's the
Carey.
Pat Sajak of
Yeah, pass
Come
it.
on down, dude. Look at that scepter with all the prime jiggers.
like,
in it.
yeah, I guess all the primes are
that's his
turning into the
microphone,
scepter.
dog.
Is that where he keeps all the powder?
I love how they take the Matrix out, like we didn't already know that happened.
The powder primes? What kind of Matrix? Is that what the Matrix look like? And
Oh, good. He can ride his little skateboard.
that's got the Matrix in it. Because that's how skateboards are powered.
That's
Yeah.
right.
It's one of those one wheels that you see the kids with nowadays.
And that's the surfboard. Yeah, it's basically just a repaint of their other one that's hitting stores right now.
Oh,
Dude,
no, I think it's
this-
kind of neat.
This is fantastic. I think this is great.
Yeah,
It's like it's a little Optimus Primal that turns into a bigger Optimus Primal.
I'm down to get it if I can get it.
Yeah.
Are you gonna get the other one, the regular version, Ken?
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know Kenny Prime? Do you
Yeah.
know his name, Prime?
Do you even Beast Wars, bro?
Hey.
Fucking
I, now, thank you. I know Perfect Effect is doing an add-on. Can you get that one too? You're lucky I'm not fucking drinking tonight, Dan.
Yeah, I know, dude. Like I'm just
I'm mellow dust tonight. Cranky mellow dust.
nothing back.
I didn't see any add-on kits for him yet. For the
Yeah,
regular.
Perfect Effect made one. I didn't think it was important enough to put it in the
Oh, I
news.
thought they were just making their own though, or they made their own.
They did make their own a while ago. Yeah, I've been out of like all the news like over the past like month probably.
Been dealing with those escalators too much.
Exactly. I gotta find the elevator. The one elevator. He must come with 4 then. Because there's 13 primes and they've released maybe like 7 or 8. So I don't know if this completes all 13.
I don't know.
I have to look into it.
All I know is you get something you can jam up your ass.
It's the pimp cane. That's what someone said here in the chat.
Powder.
NC pimp cane.
Okay. This was a
Prime Masters.
I'm trying to think. I think Fans Hobby was teasing their Power Baser. It's gonna might be a TFCon exclusive.
They need to stop fucking teasing that shit. Like they've been teasing it for like a year and a half.
So it may be TFCon Canada exclusive. So that's all I got with that one. And then this was announced through ages 3 and up is their TFCon exclusive, which is basically their remix of Jaguar and Laserbeak or one of the other ones, and their Cat Call and Uproar.
Cat Call's not making much of an uproar for
Like I call it, don't give a fuck and not buying it.
So do we think this is what they'll be doing at
Yeah, most likely that'll be left over for the US.
US show?
I
Yeah.
can't believe how big like the lines are for like their weird recolors at the cons.
Yep, they're long.
exclusive.
Here's a little pick shout to UNM Studios or UNM Studios, whoever you want to fucking say it.
Unum.
Unum. Don't even know them.
I beat me too.
Hey,
All right, keeping it rolling. Toy World's coming out with another Jolly Rancher set.
Is it
Fuck
sticky?
It looks really sticky.
Looks like if you left it on the porch after you got done smoking a cigarette, it might be sticky in the 97 degrees.
Shout out to Deluxe.
97.
It's the crystal meth.
90,
version.
97.
This looks like hardened urine.
You know, how many times is
7.
Toy World going to jump the shark here with this, man? I know they're trying to recoup some expensive. Zeta's right knocking on their door, breathing down their necks, but
This is like the only thing they had left, right?
that, well, apparently there's supposed to be some more shit. There's possibly a Predaking coming out, maybe.
Oh, from
So
Toy World?
Yeah, they were teasing about that.
I
So we don't know.
The
97 degrees.
This yellow Devi set happens to come with the add-on parts for the midsection there. The other yellow gift set did not.
Oh, it didn't?
Nope.
Oh, did it come with the rest of the add-ons?
No, I don't think it did.
Wow, that's beat.
97.
But there you go for you clear Transformer collectors.
Jeez.
Clearly, this
And
is
another one.
Dude, why don't they
Nice.
just make a fucking orange one? We haven't gotten an orange one yet. From that weird G2 shit.
Oh, that's
I'm
coming.
So fancy.
Then there's gonna be a Nemesis one and a Shattered Glass one. Speaking of Shattered Glass, look at these things. You can shatter the shit out of that. That thing looks so thin.
breathe
I'd
on
be
it.
afraid. All right, this was the was this the Flame Toys?
Flame
Tarn?
Toys, Tarn, yep.
This is a proto pick of it.
I saw him like squatting. I'm like, that's a very
Is this how? I mean, you'll have
Because
to
he
forgive,
shits on the competition.
you'll have to forgive me. I am unfamiliar with this character except for the MMC version. Did he look like this in the comics? That imposing?
yeah.
Yeah.
He's a very imposing motherfucker.
Yep.
That's him next to the
Two.
drift. See how
Yeah.
big he is. A lot of people going nuts about it.
$1,000 worth of toys right there.
I mean, I
And
wish
they don't even
Wait, how much is the? How
and
much
they
is
don't
the Tarn?
and they don't even transform, bro.
I'm fine with that.
How much is the Tarn?
a lot.
It's
I don't know.
400.
Yeah, well,
Because the drift, he was like 253. Yeah.
Kidding me? He's that much?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I wish they hadn't shown this. This really looks like garbage here.
You think so? I think
Yeah.
it looks really nice.
With the prototype plastic and stuff, it looks shitty.
I thought I saw him in his regular colors, but maybe I mistaken.
No, this is all I saw was this test shot.
Hey, Brink, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
If it was a gray, would it be better? if they
Absolutely.
classic render gray.
You don't like
Fantastic.
you don't like the salmon test shot colors there?
Listen, we need a. I think I just named something. It's called render gray.
Render gray.
Render
Great.
gray.
Is
Trademark.
that gray spelled with an E or an A?
It's with an E because I'm not a savage.
You spell gray, Gray.
It's a good head.
Try. You know, I've always gotten that wrong, and I think it's because what was the name of that? There was a Tarzan movie in the early '80s that had shit. What's that guy's? It's the guy who played the guy who played Raiden in the Mortal Kombat movie. What's that guy's name?
For Lambert.
Yeah, so he was in it, and he played the Tarzan character, and it was Tarzan.
Greystoke.
Yeah, so and it was spelled Grey. So I always associated.
Well,
that
you
with
could-
color.
You could spell it either way.
Goes
You could
both
also
ways.
spell it either way. Just saying.
Ah.
Oh.
See what I did there?
Quick side note on Christopher Lambert. So I don't know
boy.
if you guys have seen the Highlander movies.
Sure.
Come on, Kenny. Who do you think you're talking to?
I just making sure, but I was
I've
watching.
never seen him.
I was
That's
watching.
not for me. Not for me.
I was watching The Final Dimension last night, and I came to the conclusion that they are just upscale softcore porns, and I'm like kind of bummed about it.
Well, you don't go past the first one.
The first one's good, but there's a little booby in it, and then that one, there's a lot of booby in that one, the Final Dimension. But
So is it like Showtime or like Cinemax at like 1 a.m.? Is that what you're saying?
like no joke, like the quality of like the shots were like you could tell it was like an older movie, and then like the sex scenes happened and they were in better quality, and I'm like,
Hey, it's like an episode of Silk Stockings.
yeah.
Coming up tonight after Monday Night Raw on the USA Network, it's Silk Stockings.
Silk Stockings.
Guest star Vince McMahon and Sable.
So here we go. Fans Toys did it again.
La Femme Nikita right after Monday Night Raw. Sorry.
They dropped these.
Magnum.
Looks at the Stunticons, Wild Rider, and
Segway Magnum.
what was the other guy's name? Wild Rider. I don't even remember.
And also, they're in render gray, you sons of bitches.
Yes. Hey, look at this. There's an extra. It's just an extra gun.
Hanging out. Maybe that's part of
bar
the
right there.
logo.
They're just
Yeah.
too excited they had to get it out.
Fans, toys, and guns.
Yes, these are nice renders.
No, this is a proto.
That looks like a render to me.
Nah, man.
Proto.
This is a proto, man.
Well, then why don't you go back to the one with the cannon still on the thing?
Well, that was just
Hey,
them.
Rick, you need to chill.
They photoshopped the
I don't know. I think they can do
Logo.
wonderful things with renders these days.
That looks like a render.
Yeah,
So,
for sure.
I could see the other two being.
Didn't Dolores O'Riordan sing a song about this?
I mean, if it's a render, then why has it got the?
Dude, man, they do wonderful things with renders
Yeah,
these days.
look
Do you
at
have
all
to
the.
let it render?
Those are sprue marks and all that.
Do you
Uh-huh.
have to?
No,
Larry asked if this is.
You have to let it render. Nice one, Chris.
That was a good tribute to her.
God damn, that's a big bitch.
Yeah, why the hell?
Don't know, man.
So what do you
All about
guys
that
think about scale? Like these guys aren't on the Sumbo chart, so are they just going by what they see in the show?
You know, I've yet to. I was gonna fire up the key for Vector Sigma again and watch some of those episodes again, but I will this weekend and see if I could grab some screenshots. We could share them on Monday. But I don't know. Maybe it's just for. I mean, look at DX9. DX9 is
Also larger, right?
almost a larger scale, and I don't know. Maybe it's just for their combined mode. I don't know. Fans Toys is kind of usually, kind of close in scale, kind of, sort of.
I mean, yeah, Fans Toys is usually really accurate to the Sumbo chart, but I guess if these guys aren't on there, it's just gonna have to, whatever they do in their coffee houses out there and drinking bubble tea, figure out. They get together and
Bubble
like,
tea's
hey,
delicious.
dude, it is delicious. It's not a knock on bubble tea.
Well, if you guys did you guys see Bob's video today? Bobby
I
put
didn't.
a great video talking about these guys, and he made one really good point that I thought about it. I didn't even realize was that the car modes are strictly renders.
Yeah.
So, it might be like
Yeah.
the ways along before. Yeah, I mean, it may be just them going at DX9, man. DX9's ready to drop their shit.
Those boys.
I don't think that's. I think that's ridiculous to say that.
Yeah, me too. I mean, it seems these companies are always doing the same figures. I mean, Springer, Trailbreaker, Grapple, and I don't get it.
With these guys, they're always dropping their exclusives and their protos and their renders just as something else.
Well, maybe they're
comes to light.
fucking lazy procrastinators.
I don't know, guys.
So
I'm quite happy.
Their
I'm quite
record of
happy with my
releases does
XT.
show that they like to procrastinate for sure.
Dust. So you're telling me if you were one of these companies and you were like this far along on these, and you knew people were about to drop coin on the competition, you wouldn't say, "Well, let's go ahead and put them out, guys, and see what happens."
Oh yeah. Oh fuck yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah, because they know because Fans Toys is a brand people trust, and they're like, well, the fanboys are. They're like, fuck it, Fans Toys is making it. I ain't buying that other one.
Fans Toys.
You think if Fans Toys held out and then didn't put them out till the other two were done, would people have been even more mad? Be like, dude.
Oh yeah, of course, because they bought that one. But now, but still, now the collector isn't going to have anything on their shelf because they're going to wait for fucking this thing, and it could be fucking 5 years.
I mean, there's a portion of the collector community that will buy that will buy whatever's first just to have one.
Yeah,
and then either sell it or whatever. On the next, and some people just like to check out shit. That's a big, expensive checking out. But
they look great, man. I love them. I really like the look, but I don't know if I'm keen on the scale.
Yeah. I like the articulated hands. I wish Keith had done that for his. Since he puts out.
I like that Keith didn't do it on his.
I don't like that. Yeah, I don't like those.
If you see how the transformation is, it would never have worked. Because the way you have to put the hands on the inside, they have to clasp down on that peg. It would never work.
Oh, well, he could have designed the transformation
with those crazy fucking fingers and shit like that.
The articulated hands.
Well, Keith ain't fucking engineering anything.
He's the key. He's the master of articulated hands.
He's the key to Victor Sigma.
Awesome.
Dude, when you have those fingers, man, I think the poses that you put them in are just
they're just a fucking. You know how many times I had to find one on the carpet?
The fingers look way too long. Like I got the Trax one because I really wanted them for him in Road Rage, and like they just look way too big for that size figure.
Or the size of his junk.
Big hands.
Or the size of his junk. It was too big.
I don't think I put mine on my Trax.
Look how small these wheels are on his shoulder. It looks weird. It just looks awkward.
Yeah, it does.
Right? Look how small these wheels are.
Dude, where are they fitting this bot into that car? That's what I'd like to know.
Yeah.
Buy it and find out.
Well, I'll just watch a review.
A lot of flip flaps and floop flaps. Yeah, they do look good though.
Be nice to see them pitted up, see what they're about.
The size of a fucking Seeker though? Come on.
Yeah, it's pretty wild shit.
That's a wild rider right there.
Oh.
Do we have any of the?
Better than that. Come on.
Do we have any of the Cheems?
Of course we do. Of course we do. Here's a Digibosh.
Digibosh. What kind of pose is this?
I
do like. I like the.
That's how I come out of the bathroom after a nice shit.
I like the I like the hip flaps on this guy better than the XTB one, but other than that, it's not too much of a difference. I don't think. Guess we'll find out soon. Oh. And here it
look,
is.
The doors open.
And the hood opens and the lights come up again.
Lambo, that's so cool.
Is that really a selling point? I was kind of criticizing this in the group, like trying to make fun of this, but then I was thinking to myself, if I had a whole bunch of Lambos that I could just line up, I like how Asian Kid Matt does his little meetups and they line up their cars and take pictures, and I think it would look kind of cool to have all those guys lined up, their doors open and shit.
The other thing is I don't do it for me personally, but okay, his wheels look way bigger there.
Yeah.
And they're on the outside. They're on the outside of his legs. On the other one, they were on the inside.
Well, that's a different figure.
What?
You don't make any sense there, Kenny.
Are you right there, Kenny? Are you seeing the same thing?
Kenny, stop killing Yinglings. No, but
had like one of the last pictures that had the wheel on the inside, I thought.
Yeah, that's the other guy.
Oh, okay.
You see, it's 5 different cars. They're different.
Oh, okay. I didn't even realize that they showed the other one. I thought it was just Wild Rider.
It's all that gray.
Yeah, the gray.
All the gray, render gray. Mr. Gay. If you guys ever seen that movie, you get Stephen King. Here we go. We got the XTB, we got the Sunbow, and the FT. Yeah, the skirt flaps look way better on the Fans, but
other than that, that's the only gripe I would have if
it's a different scale, and you got the price point.
Yeah,
taken
and 3 times more expensive at least.
Yeah, they'll be easy like $90.
And what do you call it? Fans Toys does that. You know how they do like that updated look. It's still tuned, but still kind of updated.
Yeah, they add that little bit of detail there. I mean, look. I mean, when you look at these and then you look at that DX9 looks terrible.
Yeah.
I don't think.
I can't say it looks terrible. It just compared to the others, it's off. It's off.
I think he's closer than the Wild Rider. I think the Wild Rider there's a little bit more of a gap, but I think Breakdown looks pretty good. XTB.
Yeah. I got to manipulate the XDB a little bit this weekend. It's pretty cool.
Good fig.
Yeah.
They purposely chose the same two characters too. That's the thing. Like obviously when they make
exactly.
they're making them all at once. They're not, you can't make them one at a time and expect it to come out. So like
they have to make sure the whole transformation works and the combining.
So I mean, they could have dropped anything. They could have dropped Motormaster, and either of the other two, but no, they chose these two to be.
Hang on, is that the actual paint? Go back one. Is that the actual paint on that X Transboss?
Yep.
Yeah.
No shit.
Looks nice, right?
Looks nice. It cleans up really nice. Of course, it'll never transform back like that again.
I think G Money was saying that after he saw the Wild Rider, that's when he decided to go in on the XTB breakdown.
Wild Rider isn't out yet, right? It's just pictures.
Not yet. Yeah, just the pictures.
Yeah.
Here we go, all four.
I mean, that might get some people right there. Just the fact that it's like a more pure white.
Yeah, that was a turn off. But I went back and I watched the episode, and there's scenes where it was all white, and there were scenes that it was off white.
Yeah.
Yep. The toy was off white too.
Yeah.
Whole show. That's the whole fucking 30 years of Transformers. Like.
Yeah, bad enough I had to make the decision on my fucking Insecticons. I ain't doing it again. and now, almost 2 years later, I wish I would have went with the gray chest.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
The great chest.
Yeah, that's.
I remember where we were standing when you came to that conclusion.
T2-ARC-6.
Exactly where
it
we
was
were.
his fault, right? He said it was an animation error.
Yeah, well, he helped me out. He helped me make my decision right then and there. So shout out to him. Yeah, that's it, man.
And going back to the gray chest too.
That was their big thing. So, and that's it for Transformer news, guys. I mean, kind of getting over this shit, man. Kind of getting over it, man.
Never over it. Give it all to me.
No, it's not just that. It's just it's the same fucking tactics. It's the same fucking smoke and mirrors. It's the same pony show. It's the same fucking 3-card money. It's the same shit.
I don't disagree.
I mean, it's not saying I love Transformers. I love Transformers. I love collecting Transformers. But the whole thing I loved about it is the anticipation. It's the reveals. Oh, what's coming out next? Who's gonna do this? Who's gonna do that? And it's like watching the fucking same movie over and over.
Yeah, no, I don't disagree, but I don't know, something about it hasn't lost its charm with me. You know what I mean? Like I know, like you finished like season 1, right? And which is super cool. But I don't know. It just I don't think I'll ever.
Well, your collection is a lot more wider than mine is. I streamline my collection. I go one way now, unlike you, who goes a lot of ways.
Yeah, man. Kenny's like one step below Deluxe, man.
He's all over the place. He's like a bad rash when he's collecting.
Me and Deluxe are like this.
Yeah, but yeah, man, it's I don't know. It makes me just want to just like not look at news, not look at anything, and just be surprised again or be wowed.
That's kind of where I'm at. Like, I'm a little behind on things on like what is actually released and what. Like, I still don't have a Sunstreaker. I just haven't pulled the trigger on it. You know what I mean? But
it's because you're saving it for that Dinobot. That's why. And that Megatron.
Yeah, I'm paying more attention to those. That's for sure.
Well, we'll see what happens in the future. I'm sure we'll discuss more of this, and I was really interested to hear what JISC would have to say about it, but
Yeah, I guess we'll have to revisit it when he comes back.
If he ever comes back.
Oh.
Yo, what's happening? That's what he'd say.
Yo, dudes.
What's up, dudes?
What's up, dudes? What's
happening, man? So you guys see my screen now?
Yes. If please, everybody, just reach out to JISC. He's going through a hard time right now.
Yeah, he's going to be out for a couple weeks. He's really got some stuff going on. So please send him
thoughts and prayers, like the cheers.
Just drop him a line, an email.
Just make sure you message him directly.
He likes those Facebook messages.
Yeah, Facebook messages. If he wants his cell phone, I'll just give it to you so you can go straight to him.
Yeah, let's just give it right here on the show.
Yeah, there you go. So it's
555.
Yeah.
281 281-330-8004. 281. I'll put it in the chat too. 281-330-8004. There you go. Send. Call JISC. And just call him. Don't text him. It's just more personal. So, all right. So we got on the screen here, Escalator temporarily stairs, which cracked me up pretty hard.
I'd love to know what original photo this was of Kenny.
It was from TFCon. It was a group photo with like
Good one.
a ton of people in there, but I was able to pull that out of my ass.
Yeah, I didn't even. The escalator thing didn't even cross my mind, and I'm like, I just made some stupid promo when I put out there, and then Chris dropped this. And I'm like, fuck! I just put the other one out.
Yeah, I guess we should communicate a little bit on that. But
I was like, that's gold. We got to go with this one. This is definitely gold.
In Kenny's mall, it's stairs are temporarily escalator or something. Like that.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
That's more like it. Let's see. Hey, Walter figured out whose phone number that is. 281-330-8004. Mike Jones.
Mike Jones.
Mike Jones. It doesn't work anymore. So, got a little bit of different stuff here. We're gonna go through some Hot Toys stuff, some SDCC stuff. I think there's even some Dragon Ball stuff.
Ooh.
Here we go. Up first, and this apparently kind of leaked out. Wasn't supposed to be. I accidentally tweeted this. Apparently, we're getting a Red Skull and a Tesseract from Marvel Legends.
Yeah, such faith.
This is all we know. They didn't release any other images, so they pulled this down pretty quick.
That's too big to be one figure.
No, it's a figure and an electronic Tesseract. So,
okay.
Yeah.
That makes more sense.
This may end up being an SDCC exclusive. It hadn't really been revealed. Everybody seems to be going all out on exclusives this year. So,
Exclusives.
Speaking of exclusives, we got another shot showing the digital face paint for the Defenders Netflix box set that is an SDCC exclusive. Man, this digital face paint is cool when it looks right.
Yeah, that Daredevil looks bad.
Yeah,
Listen.
Jessica Jones looks good, but that's really the only one.
Listen, you got to give the guy a little bit of credit. He doesn't have a mirror to get ready in the morning because he's blind and all.
Blinded me. What's science?
Science.
I don't know. It's a cool set. It's a cool way to get Colleen there, Colleen Wing. That's pretty dope that they're adding her, and you get Danny with his sneakers on. Man, that'd be a great army builder there. But I don't think this is going to be an army builder kind of set. But these are, I believe, August 13th. This will be available on HasbroToyShop.com. Should I go through the tricks to actually get this stuff? It's not that hard. Let me tell people real quick.
I like how Iron Fist's knees are opposite, and Luke Cage's too.
Yeah, nobody bothered to do that. See that.
Checking it
Double jointed knees. So what you do is they list these, a couple of days early. So you sign into your account and you put them in a wish list. Then on your phone, you can download this app called Web. What's it called? Because I'm actually watching two things right now. It's called Web Alert. And basically what you do is you put in the web page and it asks you to highlight what you want to find a change in. So if it's the in stock button, you highlight the in stock button, out of stock button, whatever. If that changes, you get an alert, and then you're ready to go. You go on the website, buy your wish list, bada bing, bada boom. Hadn't failed me yet.
Does West 50th Street mean anything specific to these guys? Because I can't remember.
Looks like it's probably just a subway stop.
All right.
That's a great paper subway.
Yeah, if only somebody were to make a real one.
Interesting.
Wonderful.
Maybe I don't know. I've heard that Scam Box isn't that great.
Crash Train,
yeah. Images came out for, and we had seen these at some release convention or something. I guess test shot, but the actual 12th scale Goro from Mortal Kombat from Storm Collectibles, kind of showing you the size here with a couple of the ninjas. It's nice that they're actually making other things than ninjas here.
No doubt.
Dan, are you in on this one?
I probably not. Like I kind of fight with myself whether or not I want to sell my ninjas or not almost every day.
Every day, huh?
Yeah, like no joke. I look at them, like I see stuff where people are looking for them, like I could sell them, but then I don't because
Well, there's
mainly
another,
just Noob
there's
in
an-
particular is amazing.
there's another ninja, that's coming out.
Yeah, I saw it. I don't know if I'm gonna hunt for that.
What's
one
the backstory to this guy? Anybody know? It's just,
He's the Prince of Netherworld.
And he's also got an infection in his crotch that spread to his legs.
and he's got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle hands and feet.
Well, he comes with a lot of hands and feet. And those
Born
hands are,
that way.
dude, those hands are really creepy. I'm just gonna say. I'm assuming he can shoot his fist out, or does he just have green hair that comes out of him?
Nah, he like shoots. His
One of them looks like my flipper.
Kinda does. Oh, look, that infection's running all the way up his back. I gotta get that scene about. Here's an up close look at the infection.
I gotta put some balm on there.
Check my moles.
Balm.
You'll check my one.
Get a section. Get a section of them.
Got 7 moles on my back. I need you guys to look at for me. 7. Here he is, surfboard standing on Sub-Zero. All right. And that's it for him. Moving on. Super 7 is releasing a Laughing Prince Adam
This is great.
figure. It's
This is
for
also
adults.
a great exclusive.
It really is. I mean, this is the random kind of shit that, in my opinion, should be an exclusive, not a mainline figure everybody's clamoring for. So the box is actually pretty cool. It comes with like a kind of holographic Castle Grayskull door there, and there he is in all his glory with his pink sword.
Giddy glory.
And here's a great.
What's he,
picture.
Italian?
Really embracing that.
Oh,
What is he, Italian? You called him Guinea Glory?
Giddy.
Oh,
Giddy.
sorry.
really, dude?
Huh?
I said, really? All right. Up next is this guy that, if you got him, you're lucky, I guess. This is the Special Ops Punisher SDCC Mezco exclusive. These went up Wednesday afternoon and crashed their website.
Ooh.
But this is
Crash site.
let me think here. Original PX Classic Toy Fair. This is the 5th
Yeah.
version of this mold. So it's kind of a combination of the classic with the more, I don't even know what to say, classic. It's almost like a combination of the classic Punisher and the PX Punisher, wouldn't you say, Dan?
A little bit. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So there's just a good straight shot of him. Got the white boots and gloves and belt, along with uniform is different. It's textured, whereas the rest of it's just been more of a cloth. You got shoulder pads.
Got a Kevlar look to it.
Yeah.
Neoprene.
Like a stitch.
There you go. Yeah, it's a good looking figure. I wish they had done some different head sculpts instead of reusing the same 3 that they've used for all of these. I mean, you think he'd be a little gray by now, let's be honest.
I do like that they actually like bruised up one of the eyes, like they did the paint job for one where he's just got like one black eye.
Right, yeah, that's cool.
I mean, it's nice to just give you a little more variety.
This mask is pretty cool. This was something that initially was supposed to come with the PX version, and it did not. So
Shout out to Drones Customs figures.
yeah, I actually have that as well. Here, and he comes with a duffel bag too. So
Yes.
walking out of his armory here. There he is. I think that's the bruised up eye you were talking about.
Yeah.
Now, I didn't look, but I wonder
What
if
did he
this
get in a fight over a traffic stop or something like that?
Yeah. So he stopped in traffic because some guy just hit his bumper, and the guy spit in his face and punched him in the eye. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Shout
That's
to New
some
York.
Long Island shit right there.
I know, right? You'd think it'd be some down and dirty New York City stuff, but out there in the islands, it get pretty rough too.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, he can walk up staircases while carrying guns, and he can run from helicopters as well.
Nice.
Oh, and he can hang out. He can hang out in alleys with knives. So, and he's got a machine gun. He's got a 50 cal.
Gatlin.
He has to wear his
minigun.
He has to wear his Deathstroke mask. Have you guys seen? Speaking of Deathstroke, have you guys seen that the trailer for the Teen Titans movie?
No, not yet. Is it bad?
No, it's funny because Deathstroke's one of the villains.
Oh,
They
you're
said-
talking about the animated one.
Yeah, they said, "Are you dead? Are you Deadpool?" No, I'm not Deadpool.
Ah,
Anyway, it's funny.
I wish that was Ron Perlman. Oh well.
Oh, I love
And-
Ron.
Yeah, I know. They got the original cast for Teen Titans, but they don't bring Ron Perlman back to play Slade.
No, they used that
Who was it?
guy.
The guy from Stranger Things.
No, it's not the guy from Stranger Things. It's the guy that he actually did the Lego Batman voice.
Oh,
shit.
Will Arnett. That's
Will
right.
Arnett. Yeah, I knew it was Will something.
Yeah.
Yeah, but here he is standing by fire with a knife. And here's the
That's
whole
not a
kit.
knife.
Here's the old kit and caboodle. So you get 3 heads.
Should give him a goalie stick.
Yeah,
In case
4
of
hand
jumps.
grenades and a knife, 2 muzzle blast effects, which is cool.
I like the blast effects. That's dope.
Duffel bag, display base, 8 hands, rocket launcher, minigun rifle with 6 grenades, 2 clips. They're called magazines, not clips, Mezco. Seriously, figure out what you're doing
The clips go in the big machine guns, and the magazines go in the handguns, right?
in the rifles.
And the
Yes, the rifles also have magazines. Splitting hairs. All right, Dan, what the fuck is this?
This is Kid Krillin from Dragon Ball.
Is that one of those new rappers? Oh, is that he's got tattoos on? He's got tattoos on his face, right? I'm a simmer girl with a divot in my litter. You see this guy like I'm a rapper, take a wheel, gonna stop, gonna take a bubble, take a butter with a Rito pop. So when I'm happy and mad, sad, ooh, where?
You were killing it with the animation there, Chris.
I'm a take a with a ball, big blue balls. Sorry, Dan. I ran with
No,
it.
that was awesome, dude. I
No,
could have listened to that forever.
This dude got a tail. I can't. This dude got a tail. What the fuck is going on?
This
What
one
is
got a
this?
tail. What the fuck is going on? This one got a tail.
But yeah, it was cool. It was kind of cool because this picture they cropped it off like right at his forearm there, so people didn't. So I mean, at first it was speculation that it was a new figure, but then people were like, nah, it's a fake. That's just somebody with a Goku. And then Tamashi dropped this, but this will be cool to add to your Dragon Ball line because the last Krillin they released goes for mad money right now. So it'd be great to have the kid version of him.
Oh, it'd be great.
It is. It will be great. I just love having more characters.
Yeah, it's the same characters.
I love how much you love Dragon Ball, Dan.
Thank you. I love how much you love Lego and Transformers, Kenny.
Yeah.
Aw.
They're gonna say life for a second, but
Oh, no.
What do you love that I love?
I'm excited for this. I'm glad it's coming because I can always use more Dragon Ball figures.
This
More
picture.
Trunks, I say.
Explain what's happening here. Why is his foot where it is?
No, what-
So
why is a lot of things where it
It's
is?
for lever.
Tiger, by the
Is he
tail.
pulling a turd out, or is that
What's-
a tail?
What's the guy's name that's on the ground? What's the guy
so
with
that's
the tail?
that's Goku, the main character. So
Catch
when,
a,
He's
catch
the
a,
guy you want to Goku.
catch a Goku by the tail.
He's your Goku.
but what he's doing here is Goku turns into this giant ape. He has like this werewolf thing where he just turns into a giant ape when there's a full moon. So dude rips his
So he's a
tail off
were-ape.
to stop the transformation. Essentially, that's what's
Is-
happening.
is that why he doesn't have a tail as an adult?
Yes, because they ripped it out like a few times.
Who ripped it out?
Few times.
Yeah, it grew back once or twice.
I'm gonna rip his tail out. I'm gonna rip his tail out. I'm gonna rip his tail out. Damn on. Tell his mama.
Chris, you can make a whole album off of this figure, and I'd buy it.
Look, there's an old man with a turtle shell. What the fuck is going on?
Mediocre nerdcore.
Mediocre.
Yeah, it's a welcome addition. I'm just excited for these figures. Can't wait to finally have a
I
master.
think they're cool. Do they come with the balls?
Yeah, they do. The Goku comes with a 4-star. I think Roshi's gonna come with.
You don't have to lay all that out for me. I'm gonna probably be
the 1.
completely
and
honest
then-
with you.
yeah, so yeah, Roshi's 3. Krillin's got was at the 6. Then Bulma, I think, has 1 as well. So it'll be cool. So for the Dragon Ball line, we'll at least get all the Dragon Balls. But
So
it'll
in
be
reference
awesome.
to the tail, Knight of Ren said that's a long ass turd.
Yeah, why not?
That's what I said. It looked like he's pulling on a turd.
I had a friend one time measure his turd into the toilet. He was like, "That was a record." I'm like, "You keep a track of that?"
Well, I mean, if you have a beached whale, then you definitely have to check, right?
And then you got to cut it up with a hanger.
So I'll say you definitely want to measure it before you get the
No.
hang.
Shout out to Shit Spoons.
No, listen, on Instagram, I had an ad for the poop knife. They're actually selling them as the poop knife. It's a plastic knife. They're selling it as the poop knife.
Hey, you could buy it for your kitchen set.
Dude, you can buy 20 of them for $5.
Yeah, get a picnic going. Everybody gets a poop knife.
Everybody.
It's gonna be in the rock boxes are gonna have poop knives in them.
Rock branded.
Let me write that down.
Yeah, write that one. Use poop knives.
On the blade, just a picture of Chris's face.
Oh no, you never know. You never know who you're gonna get. What cast member you're gonna get.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
You're gonna get Dust's poop, Chris's poop, Dan's poop.
Well, since I'm such a big star, actually, I always, when I poop in public, I take it with me because I don't want anybody to get my DNA.
Damn pop star, you.
Hey, shout out to Deluxe who's trying to buy something from me while I'm on the show. I love you, Deluxe. I'll get to it as soon as I can. He said, "Okay, sorry to bother you while you're busy." I'm fucking talking on the internet.
Best time. Yeah, that's the best time. Remember, Deluxe, it's a live show here.
Yeah, you can't stop it. All right. And there's a close up.
I could stop it.
There's a close up of the molestation. For some reason, I have that twice.
Yeah, that was the teaser before that people thought was fake, but then it was real.
Craig asked, "Are these Pokemon?" Close, but no. They do have balls, just like Pokemon. They do evolve, just like Pokemon. Wait a minute, Dan. This is fucking Pokemon.
You got me beat there. I got nothing.
I can be the very best. Okay.
Pikachu.
Moving on here
Come on,
to
Dustin.
some
He wants
Hot
to
Toys action.
Hot Toys.
give him
Hot
some.
Toys released images of Ant-Man and the Wasp, which I have a feeling this is actually the Wasp featuring Ant-Man, this movie. Just have the strange feeling that's how it's going to be.
Girl power, dude. I'm about it.
Yeah. So they're there and they fly. I don't know. I'm just blown away by these.
You know, I was really into this fucking flick until I saw the second trailer.
Oh,
That's why I don't watch more than one trailer.
I try not to watch any trailers, but then
That's probably the best way to go.
it's gonna be fun.
I look forward to it. I want to see it.
Yeah, I'm going to go see it this weekend for sure. But I don't know. This figure just doesn't do anything for me.
I'm surprised that they displayed like the Wasp like flying like that without any kind of stand to like show you what kind of
Called
stand.
Photoshop.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not
And
like-
Yeah, I mean, they're going to do that too because they want to sell you on the
Magic,
quote
Kenny.
unquote realism of it. So I mean, they're not going to.
I think these are some of the most dynamic Hot Toys poses I've seen them do.
Ooh, Iron Man.
Yeah.
pose.
Superhero.
I am Iron Man. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Something,
Dun, dun,
something.
Irony Man. We have him right on the
Actually,
show.
Deluxe, I'll respond to you during the part of the show that you care about. So he can run. He can stomp because he's going to be big, remember? And then he can slide. I think I already showed the picture. And then he's got this thing.
Oh, the
You-
PIM particle disc thingy.
Is that what it is? Is that what you put underneath the car or in your Pez dispenser or
Yeah.
whatever? And apparently they're not done with the face sculpt on this or haven't got the clearance because they don't show it.
Mm.
Don't want to give away any spoilers. For the
I'm
movie.
pretty sure he doesn't actually do this. I'm just saying. It does come with this tiny, poorly made.
Oh, okay, that's cool. I was gonna say, does it come with a little one that you could do?
Yeah.
Kind of create that.
That's not too bad looking.
I thought someone was knocking on your door.
And here is the Wasp, a lovely Evangeline Lilly. I just pretend she's.
Hello, Jim.
Shout out to Freckles.
Shout out to Lost. Man, I think that show deserves a rewatch.
Dude,
He was in Lost?
it's good to about season 4 and 5, man.
Yeah.
Once the writer's strike comes in, man, it gets really fucked up. But
She-
it is a good show.
I
Just-
watched it. I watched it as it came out. Every episode. So
I just did a rewatch 2 years ago. I'm sorry, Brian. Get it out. bro.
She was
Yeah.
in Lost. I've never seen it.
Yes.
I just got done watching The Hobbit, and she was in that. And I'll
Yeah.
watch Evangeline Lilly movie. Sure.
yeah,
Just got
Lost
Mercy.
is.
I didn't even know it was her in the first one. I couldn't believe. And when someone said, "Yeah, that's a chick from Lost," I'm like, "No way."
Yep.
And I looked. I said, "Oh yeah, it is."
Yep.
What do you know? She is working.
The awesome face sculpt. I mean, that's just killer.
No freckles.
I don't know. Maybe if you zoom in. Suit looks good. I mean, I don't know if this is a new bodysuit they've got or what, but it looks good. Looks good.
I wonder how the wings work.
It doesn't look loose.
Right.
You know, it looks nice and form fitting.
Nice and snug.
Snug.
What does she get wings? Yeah, I don't see any freckles, man.
Yeah, man.
Just those dead eyes.
Sawyer's really mad
They're
right
hot,
now.
man. People-
Is that the plastic hair or the what do you call it? The
No, that's plastic. That's not rooted.
rooted. That's it.
I'm sure somebody will do it. So
Dude, this movie's gonna be cool. I expect.
yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
It's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah.
I still want to go see Jurassic Park.
Serious enough.
I want to see Jurassic. There's so many movies I don't want to see, and I want to see that. This, I want to see Jurassic Park. I actually want to see Ocean's 8.
Do not see the new Gotti.
Oh
I
yeah,
gotta go see Incredibles and Sicario.
Incredible's good. I've never watched the first Sicario, but the trailers
Dude.
for the second one made me want to watch
Dude,
it.
watch the first one. It's fucking incredible.
Ace, if that isn't on Ace Flix, let's make it happen. I don't know if it is or not. Probably tastes like patchouli and sandalwood. Man. I don't know.
Oh, yo, hit up Jose, man. He put that app in the chat. Total game changer, bro. We'll talk
Okay.
off air.
That's fine. Let's see here. Here's more pictures of her.
Hey, girl.
And look, she can carry him awkwardly.
Aw.
So
Yeah.
now they're saying this is coming out, but they didn't get full release for the face sculpt yet.
They do that sometimes with things. Yeah, they won't show like.
Now what if he says no or doesn't get enough money or?
No, they'll rework it. That's all it
Oh.
is. And then they just not had literally waiting on the paperwork to come back because they have hers. So here's
Gotcha,
everything
gotcha.
she comes with. They've got something blurred out. I would imagine she's coming the little one as well. Kind of leads you. Actually,
That's
no,
probably
it does show it
what
here.
that one is. Yeah.
But I don't know what the hell this is going to be.
That's just the backdrop. It's probably like what they're doing with the Doctor Strange or whatever, showing her.
You know what? And I bet you
small,
that's.
big or something
Did
like
they,
that.
hang on. Did they show that with him?
Shit.
No, I didn't show his whole pack. Never mind. Or maybe I did. Maybe it's after her. Sorry, guys. Yeah, there it is. Okay, that's what it is. It's a backdrop showing the change. It's like Doctor Strange's arms.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. So you see, they got his face blurred out here.
Is that because he fades away at the end of the movie? Is that his fade away face?
I hope not. I saw a picture today. It was a little faded out. Like that. I think they caught a little bit of me in there too. I don't know if I'm fading away or not. All right. Oh no, and this thing. I don't know anybody that's excited about this.
Hey, girl.
So continuing the Batman Arkham Origins line from Hot Toys, we're getting Deathstroke in 6th scale.
Out of nowhere too.
Yeah.
I fucking love it.
I mean, this is a badass looking figure. I mean, if I was debating on getting a Deathstroke in any capacity, this would probably be the one.
Looks good, man. That looks just right out the game.
Yeah, I'm so excited. Like I'm really like part of me is upset that this line is continuing, but I'm really happy at the same time.
I'm so excited.
I love my Batman and Joker, and I skipped out on the other two that they put out, but seeing this Deathstroke, I was like, as soon as the pre-order was up, I bought in. Like he looks fucking incredible.
This guy's uniform is insane.
Yeah, just it's
No. You spend all that time getting dressed, and if you don't kill someone that night when you go out, I mean, it's just a fucking waste of time. Just,
no kidding.
If you're gonna get all geared up, man,
I just
make
love
the night worth it.
detail of it.
Let's see
There's
what
little
we got.
cracks in there, all the weathering and shit. I mean, the one thing I do hope, because it's the one thing I don't like about the Batman, is like I hope that the suit's a little looser so that you can actually get him into these dynamic poses. Because that's the one thing I'm kind of scared about with my Batman is I don't really want to put him in too crazy of a pose outside of him, like throwing a grenade like I have him now. So I mean, if I can actually get him to do this on the shelf, I'll be super happy. Because it's just he's one of those characters you need to have in like a really good dynamic pose.
Yeah, there's an up close of the face. Is he ever unmasked in this game?
The only time that I really recall is at the very end of it when he's in a jail cell because they kind of tease like a Suicide Squad type deal.
Okay.
But other than that, I don't think the mask comes off. I mean,
I
would've
never
loved to
finished the game.
I would have loved to have a Slade head, but I'm perfectly happy with this.
He was like one of the first bosses, and he was hard as hell to beat. I
Yeah,
could
you
never get the
had to be
fucking
on your shit with him.
yeah. It was
it was
early on in the game.
Charles said in the boss fight, he almost made him break his
Yeah, yeah. It was really hard to get the pattern. Once you got the pattern, it was easy, but getting the pattern, it was tough.
Was it up, up, down, down, left, right, BA, select, start for 2 points?
Ooh, 30 lives.
There you go.
I could never finish the game because there was a glitch, and there was a mission I had to do, and I just kept falling through the level.
Yeah, I mean, Origins itself was kind of a buggy game because it wasn't.
Yeah, because it wasn't Rocksteady. But I like the whole aura of that game, like the Christmas, and it was like, you know, when Batman was first starting out, it was just really dark. It was great.
Yeah, I
Music
just love the story
and
they had with it too. Like, I would love to see, you know, like a Black Mask come out of this line as well eventually, because I really liked how they handled him.
looked good. Gotham in the snow at night was really dope.
Yeah, it was a good game. Had its faults, but it was good.
That is.
Does this dude only have one eye, or is that just for theatrics, like to have half his face wrapped up like that? Just curious.
He was shot through the eye, and it's weird. He has like a healing factor, but his other eye never recovered for whatever reason, so he just uses his one eye.
One eye.
Anybody who knows more, please let us know, because I'm
Pajama Jammy Jam.
Luke.
No, I wish.
Yeah, I'm excited.
We have some questions from the realm. Actually, while I'm pulling this up, Kenny, what's new with you, man?
Not a whole lot. Just kind of making things happen in the toy room here in my spare time. Been getting a table situation for all the Lego City.
Are we gonna see you in Chicago, Kenny?
I'm thinking yes.
Cool.
Sweet.
Thinking like 95% yes. So.
You know, Kenny, where you're at is not far from. I'm sorry, Dane. It's not far from like NJCC and ToyCon and stuff. You think about traveling south?
Yeah, I'll make it down to one of those at one point here. The last time I went down was actually the last TFCon, and I drove to Bricks on the Dollar's house, and I fucking hated that drive because every single road possible was being worked on, so it took me 10 hours to get to Philly. I hated my life. Because it took me like 5 hours to get to Philly.
You're out of Boston, right?
I'm in Providence.
Yeah, right out of Boston.
On the road to Rhode
So it's about 5 hours.
Yeah, he's in Providence. You're Providence, Rhode Island, right?
Yeah, it's close to Boston.
Yeah,
hop, skip, and jump.
Yeah, so
literally.
But yeah, so like I want to be able to swing down there, you know, every once in a while for sure. But I swore off driving there. I was like, I'm only gonna fly. But so we'll see.
Come on, it's
I'll
just
probably end up driving again. But
it's Connecticut. You got to pick the right time to get through that damn state. Otherwise
yeah,
you spend the whole day there.
it sucked. And then New York City wasn't the most fun.
Yeah, Connecticut is the longest part.
And then New York. See, I used to drive it all the time, and it would take me no time at all. I was fine. But like New Jersey was nothing but stop and go, stop and go, stop and go. And I drive a stick, and I was just fucking beat afterwards. I was so mad. So I was happy that Bricks drove the rest of the way. And then that's why we got there so late that night too. We got there at like 11, like 12 or 1. And we
hang on a second.
threw that note under the door from somebody's was.
after the party.
Yeah, we missed the party.
Oh man, you missed Chick-fil-A.
We missed the Chick-fil-A.
Oh, yeah, that's right, Chick-fil-A.
You missed the best part of TFCon.
Hey, guess what? Guess what I still have, Kenny?
Chick-fil-A?
Oh,
you got the note?
Oh, that's the note?
That's the note. Yeah, remember we woke up, me and Dan woke up that morning in our sticky floored suite. I'm surprised that note didn't stick to the floor. And
have it. Like,
had to leave it. Left a 20 for the lady cleaning the room because the box it was wet. It was wet a foot high. Oh Jesus!
Hey, we could use this box as a garbage can. That's awesome.
I'll put a bag in it.
We don't need a bag in there. Just throw everything right in there. All that leaky beer and liquid at the
Jesus
bottom.
Christ. I tried to move it and it. Yeah, it's no bueno. Okay, we got some questions here from the realm. The first one is from Mervin B. He said, if they made a movie about the R.O.C, what actor would you want to play you?
Tom Hardy.
They could be live or dead, right?
Sure, anybody. Tom Hardy. All right, so let me write this down. I want to write this down. So Dan is played by Tom Hardy. All right.
Mine's super easy. Chris Penn.
Yeah, I see that.
yeah. Mark Calloway for Chris.
No, come on, really? I guess he is technically an actor.
Big dude.
Why not? That should be an honor to be.
Frank, what about you?
Luke Wilson.
Okay.
Okay. He is a method actor.
I'd rather be use Owen Wilson. Wow. Kenny, what about you?
That's a good question. That's pretty cool.
If I had my choice, I'd go for Jake Gyllenhaal.
Ugh.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
I don't look anything like him, but that's fine.
God, man, I don't know. I'm trying to think.
Jake
I would
Gyllenhaal.
probably say if I wouldn't want Bruce Willis to play me, but he's got to always be shot from down below to get that.
Yeah, he's on a soapbox every time.
Yeah, I'd say Bruce Willis, or if George Clooney would shave his head, but that would be a shame.
And a Gen X and broke back Kenny.
That's the next promo.
There you go. Let's see what's next. Paul C question. Those are worth their weight in gold. And we talked a little bit about food last week, so this may just kind of blend right into that. What is the weirdest combination of foods or food and drink that you really love? Do you guys have any odd combinations?
I have an odd drink.
What's
me
that?
Me and my brother invented. It's Southern Comfort, Diet Coke, and lime.
That's just a mixed drink, Brian. It's not that weird.
It's on.
So this isn't my answer, but on Southern Comfort tip, I love Southern Comfort and Dr. Pepper. That's some good shit.
Dude, Dr. Pepper and any liquor is really good.
Dude, I once did that Pepper Southern Comfort, like the one made that's kind of hot.
Yeah.
I mixed that with Dr. Pepper once. That was interesting.
Man, I had some of that, whatever that's hot Southern Comfort, and I didn't like it. It had a very odd taste to it.
It was nasty.
Yeah, it
I
was.
used to love SoCo, man.
So,
good.
Yeah, I've gotten extremely.
Yeah, it'll fuck you up. That shit creeps up on you.
Yeah, so you're like, oh fuck, I'll drink another bottle.
Oh, yeah, you're just like, go.
And fucking Nick Brammer in Chicago after. Did you say you pulled a Brammer?
All of a sudden, you tried to get into someone's room with a fucking debit card
So now it's just known as pulling a Brammer.
and a fucking wife beater.
A wife beater with one of the straps broken. You look like goddamn.
No,
Jerry
he was
Lawler.
literally beating someone's wife. He was in someone's room beating someone's wife.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, I'll tell you mine real quick. So I love to eat mayonnaise on sweet potato fries.
Yeah, I've seen people do French
That's not
fries
bad.
with mayonnaise.
Yeah.
I got two. I got Pepsi and milk, which is
What are you, Laverne and Shirley? What are you, Laverne and Shirley over here?
early. I was growing up on it, and I knew like years later, like when I was
Hang on. Tell me more about this horrible concoction.
Pepsi and milk. It's about like 70% Pepsi. Pour it in the glass first, and then you put whole milk in there, and it's just a wonderful drink.
I will tell you that you couldn't possibly make Pepsi any nastier. Hey, honey, I need you to listen to this. So we're talking about odd food combinations. So Kenny's on here. I don't think you've ever met Kenny. Kenny said that he drinks Pepsi with milk in it. How nasty is that? No, please just say it. Say it. Come here. Say it. You know what I mean?
The mic.
She looks just. I don't know if she's distraught because I'm asking her to do this, or is that pretty gross? It makes her want to vomit.
See, nobody gives it a chance.
Well, you know what? Though, hey, you may be onto something. So I dig a Coke float with ice cream. So I guess it's kind of sort of on that same path, but it's probably not as sweet.
Yeah, and
Maybe.
then the other thing was my dad always said that he invented it, but he would make this sandwich. It was peanut butter, bologna, and mustard, and we would we would eat that growing up too. And I taught that in like 5th grade. It was like show and tell day or something, and I taught people how to.
And everybody was thrown up in the corner.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, I mean, I did something and posted the picture, and I thought I broke the goddamn internet that day. I posted a peanut butter and pickle sandwich on toasted raisin bread, and people lost their mind.
That sounds amazing.
It's fucking awesome, dude.
I can't beat what you guys are doing.
And put
That's crazy.
bacon. Listen, you want to take that up a notch? You put some bacon on it. Oh my god!
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
When I was in high school, I used to make nachos with macaroni and cheese for some reason.
At least there's cheese in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess the weird. I mean, and I get yelled at for putting ketchup on steak. You wackos.
That's not that bad.
But no. Honestly,
Dude,
I mean,
listen. That's highbrow and lowbrow together.
Oh,
We're just putting a whole bunch of lowbrow shit together. And making it.
I'm trying to think. Like back in the day, like when I was a kid, I used to put potato chips on a hoagie. You know,
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, that's not crazy. I mean, drink wise, nothing.
Hey, you know what's crazy? If you live in fucking Maryland, you put goddamn Old Bay on everything.
Oh, I hate fucking Old Bay. Oh,
What that
They
is?
put it on everything. They put it on everything. I went to Chick-fil-A. Fucking salt, pepper, and goddamn Old Bay.
you want it with or without Old Bay?
At Chick-fil-A. I swear. So another thing I like to do is you're talking about macaroni. I make a grilled macaroni and cheese. So just cook some macaroni, and I normally like to put it in the freezer for a little while, and then put it in there in the middle of the bread like cheese would be, and then make a grilled cheese. It's fucking
That
badass.
actually sounds fucking good,
awesome.
man. If you do that right with some Velveeta or some shit, that sounds fucking
yeah.
really good. It's kind of like a macaroni bite.
Exactly. Do you
Macaroni
guys,
and cheese bite.
dude? So I'm just reading off some of the shit in the chat. Mustard on regular Pringles. I'm not hating on that. Bacon and mustard sandwich. I can get down with that. Ketchup on scrambled eggs. I actually know lots of people that do that.
Yeah,
I do that.
Fried fucking bologna. Yes.
How about I used to do Doritos and cream cheese.
Dude, I've done
Dip Doritos in Tempty cream cheese.
what do you call it? Triscuits and cream cheese.
I had a friend who made this. He called it Mexican casserole, and I'm trying to remember what was the main things I remember was those tamales you get in a can, and then you cover it with cheese and then crumbled up Doritos, and there was something else, maybe a can of refried beans. It was some real trailer trash shit. But
You guys ever have was it Cincinnati style spaghetti or chili with
spaghetti? Yep, I have. I've had it in Cincinnati at Skyline actually.
yeah, we actually had
What is that? Cincinnati what?
Cincinnati style chili. You eat it over spaghetti noodles.
No shit.
it's good.
It's really good.
I
What
made
about egg noodles? Yeah, I could do it over egg noodles. I don't know about spaghetti noodles.
Yeah, that would be like a beef stroganoff almost if you did it. Yeah, then you just pour some Pepsi and milk on it. You'll be good to
Yeah,
go.
you're great. You're good to go. All right, that's a wrap. We got a whole meal.
Covers all the main food groups.
$11.99.
You guys got any other weird shit that you do with your food?
I had one earlier today. I have a banana sandwich. It's just like sliced banana and Miracle Whip. It's fucking wonderful.
That's semi-normal, yeah.
You know, Miracle Whip. That's savage, man.
Dude, I like Miracle Whip. I like Miracle Whip. Nobody else in my house does, so I don't go through a bottle. You know something we had for dinner tonight that we never have, and I don't know why, because Kelly and I both like it. Kids aren't here right now, so we're kind of being having adult meals. It's like suddenly salad. It's like the cold pasta salad.
Mm-hmm.
You mix it with the mayonnaise and you put it in the fridge for a while. Man, that's some good shit. And we never have it. We're talking about that tonight at dinner. It's like, why don't we have this more often?
You guys ever eat raw SpaghettiOs out of the can? I used to do that in college.
Come on,
Yeah.
who never
Yeah,
ate
you used
shit
to.
out of a can over a countertop, man? Those quick dinners, man.
What about Viennas? Do you guys eat Vienna sausages?
Oh, Vienna sauce.
Viennas.
Perhaps.
He said penis sausages.
No, Viennas.
Vienna. It's Vienna. It's
No,
Vienna.
not where I'm from. Thanks.
It's okay.
And Energon Addict doesn't like mayonnaise at all.
Yeah,
No, he
we
doesn't.
talked about that. Mayo is awesome. Mayo is sandwich lubrication.
Yeah,
These
mayo's
motherfuckers-
one of those things you have to have it right. Like a room temp mayo on a nice, like, some cold cuts and some cheese. It's pretty incredible.
Nah, it's got to be cold, man.
It was a long.
Mayonnaise on any sandwich. It's fantastic.
I didn't start eating mayo until I was till 2005. It was like before that I wouldn't touch it.
You became a man that day.
Yeah, I did.
Vienna sausage. I used to eat Vienna sausage with saltine crackers, man. That's some good shit.
I had my aunt. She force fed me whipped cream when I was like 5, and I've never liked whipped cream the rest of my life. She like
Just like takes
Whoa,
that
whoa,
spoon
whoa, whoa,
and
wait,
shoves
wait.
it in your mouth.
pulled my
I'm
head back.
force feed it. Where did she apply it before she force fed it?
She pulled my head back, opened my mouth, and just poured just whipped cream like
The
Was
Ready
it
Whip?
this-
Dude, I could eat that like a meal.
Yeah.
Listen, hey,
No wonder why I'm 272 pounds.
Kenny, you should have held on because you can get high with what's at the end of the whip.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was a good question. Thanks for that one. So this one's from 7/8 of Josh Fisher. Sorry. Have you ever had an encounter with a complete stranger that may have seemed insignificant to them but had a profound impact on you? And if so, what was it? Let's think.
I mean, it happens a lot.
Why do they get all technical?
Josh's treat is. I'm reading the chat. So Josh asked if I ever made a fried treat sandwich. Treat like potted meat? Is that what that is? I've had a Spam sandwich before. Roll Tide on that. Let's see.
Maybe it's a typo.
Complete stranger, insignificant to them, and had a profound impact on you. Who was it?
Oh, you know what? I got one probably.
Okay.
I was going to my first concert ever in Boston, and
Was it the band Boston?
no, it was Muse actually.
New Kids on the Block. They're from Boston, aren't they?
Some of them are. I don't know. If But anyway, so we were going to a 7-Eleven to just get like some drinks or whatever, and this homeless guy opened the door and he's like, "Oh, do you have any change to all?" There was 6 of us, to all of us, and we're like, whatever answers, and I was completely ready to give him all the change.
My wallet, my shoes, everything.
I was gonna give him like whatever change I had after buying whatever I bought, right? And so I'll never forget, I ended up with 14 cents. And so he opens the door when we're leaving, and I put all my change in his little cup. And he picks the pennies out, and he goes, "Go buy something nice with this," and he throws the pennies at me. He like, threw them, not like hard or anything, but he just threw them in my direction. I've never given you any beggar or anything ever since, because I'm like, you're literally begging me. Like I would have given you 99 cents, any change.
Dude, don't you understand? They take PayPal now.
Yeah.
Go fund me.
No, seriously, I saw a homeless couple, supposedly homeless couple in Florida one time, and they had a square reader. They had a square reader with them.
It's nuts. Fucking.
I was on Newbury Street in Boston, and somebody asked me for like a quarter, and I was like, "Oh no, I don't have any." Same, this is way after, so I'm like, "No, I don't give it to anybody."
Just write me a check.
I was like, "I don't have anything," and then they asked my best friend, they're like, "Do you have $10?" So like immediately after, they went from a quarter to $10 immediately.
Dude, Chris, remember we were in Brooklyn and we were getting? Well, I think we had Jose with us. We were Ubering back to the hotel or something. I can't remember what the hell it was. And this lady just comes up and knocks on the Uber driver's on his driver's side window.
Yeah, and he gives her some money.
And I'm just like, dude, and she was there just like, dude. She was brazen. Just kept tapping on it until he opened the window. I was like,
I've seen some very aggressive panhandling of late. I'm struggling with this, Josh. I'm sorry I don't have an answer for the question. That's a little deeper thought, but I could see Kenny the situation. You never wanted to do that again. I'll tell the secondhand story. A guy I work with said he and his wife were at a nice Italian restaurant in DC. Right down the block was a homeless guy. So they bought an extra meal on the way out. And gave it to him. And he said, "No, thanks. I don't like Italian." What are you going to do?
I don't know. My thing is when people come up to me and say, "Hey, can I ask you?" I'm like, "I'm good. Thanks." And I just keep walking. But
he'll listen to their mix CDs.
Oh man, I tell you what, I got called some names this week in New York City because this guy was handing me a CD. I just said nope and kept walking, and I got called some names because I didn't, I guess, embrace his music. So anywho, Josh, let me think on that, man. I bet you I have something, just nothing's coming to mind right now. You guys think on it. We might revisit that one.
I'm from Brooklyn. There's so many weird fucking stories, but nothing really I could sit out and like really captures me right now. Like I could say, "Oh shit, I remember this time."
So moving on, Mr. Deluxe Baldwin, our guest from last week. Great time with Deluxe last week. If you haven't watched it, go back and watch it. It's in the archives. Realm Collectors YouTube channel. When is the best time to mow your yard in assless chaps? Morning or afternoon? Matt, real quick, I got a question for you. Do you have? I don't think they make chaps with ass.
That's right. All chaps are assless, I believe.
So are we wearing chaps with something under them, or just letting everything hang out? Because that's pretty brutal, man. The sun. I'm gonna say morning. Right as the dew's drying up.
Oh yeah.
Morning would definitely be the time to do it.
Morning dew.
Yeah.
Morning dew.
Just like the morning dew. I took one look at you. What about you guys? When would you mow the grass with assless chaps on?
Midnight.
Yeah.
We don't let it all. Who'd you go out last night, Kenny? Jesus. Grass were you mowing at midnight with assless chaps on?
And Deluxe said that he had the same thing happen.
Vito from Sopranos. It's a joke.
It's just a joke, guys.
It's a joke.
Deluxe said the same thing happened to him and his wife when they were in New York, and then they got called names. So.
When Kenny goes out to mow the grass at night, there's a double moon.
Why is there double moon?
This got his chaps on.
Oh, gotcha. All right, another one from Paul C. There are 5 urinals in the men's room. 1 and 4 are currently in use. Which one do you use? You might need to draw this out here, guys.
I saw this earlier.
You got 5 urinals.
I know my answer.
1
I'll go to 2.
and 4 are in
just
use.
go pee.
I'm probably gonna go to 2.
I'll use the stall.
It depends. Hang on. Is one of them the low one?
I was gonna say I would go 5 regardless of the height.
Yep, I would go 5 as well.
Yeah, I have to.
All right. I'd walk out and find another bathroom.
Yeah, I don't want to be in the middle of a fucking wiener sandwich.
I have to go to the low one, if you know what I mean.
If they're all occupied except one, I'm still
Water's deep, cold too.
gotta get gone.
Yeah, and I hope there's a little kid that comes in behind me so I can see him struggling trying to pee in the adult urinal.
Just use the fucking sink.
Just fucking. Hey, don't tempt me. This fucking ass hanging out. Let me pull this. I lost my place here, guys. I apologize. I swear, Josh, you and these pictures of this stump are killing me, dude. I'm sorry.
I know. It's outrageous.
Dude, I don't know who's knitting you these fucking puppets. Josh, I'm just gonna say this. If you can somehow review figures with that goddamn stump in the shot and have a voice for it.
I was just gonna say that if he can make a voice for that, we got a web series.
30,000 subscribers overnight.
Hit me up. We'll work on that. Ted Turner's got this going.
Sidebar,
right.
Sportimus says, no man is an island, but when you pee, you're a nation.
Oh,
I get it. Good.
Well, you're American.
Guys, it's a joke.
You're American when you go in the bathroom, and you're American when you come out. What are you while you're in the bathroom? That's right.
American.
European. Womp, womp, womp. All right.
Motherfucker.
So Caleb Miller, which I believe is Mr. Neverin, is asking if you could go back in time to your childhood and get one toy that you had, what would it be?
My lion bot.
I knew that was going to be your answer.
Yeah.
A toy that we had then, but like
I guess we had then and don't have now.
Yeah. I would want that exact one if I go back in time, not one from like a shelf. The one I would find my younger self, punch me in the face, and steal it.
Nice.
Ruin the timeline.
And then your younger self would fight you.
My younger self would grow up hating toys and hating Lionbot, and maybe I'd be doing something else right now.
Me punched in the mouth.
Maybe I could be getting laid right now. I don't know.
What about you guys? What do you got?
I'd go back and probably get my what was it, like Power Rangers Space Force. It was like a police cruiser or something like that. Because I think it got stolen way back in the day. Like I was so upset that I never found it. I'd go get that, I guess.
I had this Bat Cave. It was like the '89 era.
Yeah, I had that one.
Had
too.
it, yeah, with like the rock that fell.
You know, I had the '76 era, the Mego one, which was cardboard covered in plastic.
Yeah. The back of it was cardboard. The front of it was just gray plastic. The back of it was cardboard. I think there was
No. Mine was cardboard, basically cardboard pieces covered in plastic vinyl, clear vinyl. Look it up, Mego, the Mego Batcave. That's what I had.
Egos.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but go look it up. It's pretty bad. It was like '76.
I love my Batcave. See, I have most of the stuff that I, had when I was a kid still, and in the Batmobile that had the launching missiles, like when you just tap like down on them. My parents took the missiles, and I don't know where the actual Batmobile ever went.
I grew up with this guy whose parents never let him have any of the guns to any of his toys.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
It's crazy. Mine would be the Hot Wheels Service Center. It was like a thing that folded up, and you had your Hot Wheels and your Matchbox cars, and it had a ramp. It would come all the way down, and had like a car wash in there and shit. It was good stuff.
Is this what you're talking about there, Dust?
Yep, there it is.
That's awesome.
That's it. And it was like it's cardboard. Yep, there it is, covered in the clear vinyl, man. It had the pole. The best part of that whole action set was the bat signal. Dude, you give me such fucking flashbacks.
Kenny, go
man.
back. Go back.
To this one?
I had that one.
That's the 3 3/4 one. They came out a little bit later.
Nice.
That was the Remco one.
That's cool.
Hey, Brink, what if I told you that I probably have 4 of those sets you're talking about, the different ones at my parents' house?
Get out of town, really?
Yeah, I'm gonna get a picture of them for you. I'd say, gosh, mine's tough, man. Because I still had the majority of my stuff. It's just up in the attic. I'd probably say the USS Flag, but the fuck would I do with that?
Yeah.
Um,
You have any other Joe stuff like the whale?
Man, I was a GI Joe.
I had
kid.
the whale. Yeah, me too. I had the whale.
I had 120 figures and damn near every fucking vehicle.
I was in the Joes before Transformers.
Yeah. It's hard to say. I mean, a lot of my stuff I've had, and I've either sold it or traded it or something. Nothing really comes from. I mean, the aircraft carrier, I sold that in high school. But that's the one thing that really just comes to mind that I had that I would ever want back. But God, what a rabbit hole to go down if you got into GI Joes. I'll say those Zubios that I didn't buy 2 weeks ago.
You don't have enough now.
Yep, fold open. I'm gonna try to get you a picture of these. See if it's the same ones. Play sets. So I wanted to talk a little bit about the 4th of July. Of course, that's Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Anybody got any big plans for the 4th?
I'm working and then doing absolutely nothing. I'm off the next day. No real plans this year.
Yeah, I work.
Just keeping it chill. I think most of my family, everybody, were all out doing other shit. So that's it.
I'm right there with you. I just don't have the next day off.
Yeah, I do. That's why I don't have tomorrow off, because the schedule that they wrote.
Gotta get all those hamburger buns out.
Yeah, a lot of ice, man. 12 pallets of ice sitting in my fucking freezers right now.
I was just gonna chill, have some hot dogs, maybe finish off this Luke Cage. But I got invited to a party I might go to.
Nice.
Yeah, Kelly and I got invited to do something during the day. We may go see a movie. It's gonna be hot as balls.
Yeah, that's the thing that's gonna be killer. It's gonna be hot as fuck.
Yeah, so we're doing something during the day, and then we may go to a movie that night just because
How long are you kid free for?
Oh man, till like the end of the month.
Get the fuck.
Yeah, I know, right?
Wait, who'd you sell them to? Who'd you rent them to?
I didn't. Well, they're in Alabama. They're at my parents'.
Oh wow, awesome.
It's funny. I got up last night. We got home. We got home from the city, and Kelly wasn't feeling too good, so she went to bed pretty early. And I'm sitting up there. I watched Glow. I never power watch anything. I watched the entire fucking season 2.
I did too. I went right through all one day.
It's easy because they're 30 minute episodes.
Yeah. It was really good, man. I enjoyed it.
I thought it was great in the way it's all lining up.
Yeah.
You know, the drama. I won't ruin anything. The drama at the hospital was a bit much.
Yeah.
For nothing, but I guess they had to kind of get there. But that was pretty cool. So what do you guys have any cool memories or things that you remember or cherish memories from 4th of July? I know that's, we always seem to talk about Christmas and Thanksgiving, and sometimes those end up being more of a serious holiday. And you guys just have any cool memories of things that you or your family did special on the 4th of July growing up, or even as an adult?
This one time, I think I was in my late 20s, but my friends of mine, his sister and her husband.
Titties.
No. Wait, maybe. But they they lived on like this really large set of property, and their landlords weren't home. And so my friend had a shit ton of fireworks, and we must have been launching stuff off for like 45 minutes and, shooting Roman candles at each other, sometimes making contact, crap like that. It was a good time. I just remember the next day, like they had a pool back there, and I guess like all there's like stuff on their roof and in the pool, like all these like cardboard cylinders and all this other shit. Because that was fucking nuts. It was a good time.
Yo, fucking living in Brooklyn, 4th of July was crazy, especially growing up in the 80s. Before I moved to the projects, we lived in like this part Italian, part Spanish neighborhood, Canarsie, and it was all out fucking. It was like warfare. It was like fucking Vietnam, man. It went on for hours, and shit was crazy, and families would try to outdo each other, and they'd be in the middle of the fucking streets, just shooting shit off all over the place. But what I remember when I got a little bit older was that we used to go to the schoolyard, and we used to have fucking bottle rocket. We shoot bottle rockets at each other and fucking Roman candles and shit like that. We just fucking actually shoot them at each other and fucking try to hit each other with them. But yeah, that was basically my childhood growing up with 4th of July. But it was crazy, man. It was like how houses didn't burn. You would not. It would be every street, every fucking block, be like 5 or 6 families going fucking absolutely ape shit.
Nice.
Right in the middle of the street. Cars wouldn't even let cars go by. Like, go around. And they make the cars back up down the fucking street. It's crazy shit.
So my mom was just scared to death that we were gonna maim ourselves with fireworks growing up. So it was very rare we never really got any of the big stuff, like the little tanks they'll roll and they'll shoot.
Yeah. I remember
that
those.
shit, and some of those little ground spinners and stuff, and sparklers, which is funny.
Jumping jacks. They called them jumping jacks.
My brother burnt the fuck out of his hand on a sparkler one year, but that's right, dangerous. But I do remember as in my late teens, early 20s, me and a friend, it was funny, it was me and a couple of my buddies, my dad and their dads, we all had this big barbecue over at my parents' house on the 4th, and we had bottle rocket war. So we got PVC pipe, and we taped it up with duct tape, like the actual tape that you tape up air conditioning ducts with, and we're shooting bottle rockets at each other. And I just think of the change in my mom's attitude from, you're gonna you'll shoot your eye out till.
It's funny how we all have that same similar bottle rocket wars.
Even however many miles away. And then my parents' neighbors, and I've probably mentioned this before, they put on a fireworks show that rivals anything I've ever paid to go see. It's amazing. They probably do a 45-minute presentation, and it's not the pop it's the fucking 17 explosions arching, fucking wild as hell.
That's what we had that one year, that they were mortars or whatever.
The big mortars. Yeah,
this shit goes on forever. So in my till recently, and I mean they'll probably do it this week, we never went and saw fireworks or paid for fireworks, really. We just watched the neighbors shoot fireworks. It's always pretty cool. Looks like we got some stories here in the chat we can share. Josh says his brother and I were playing tag with Roman candles, and one went up my shirt sleeve and caught my shirt and armpit on fire. That sucked. Energon Addict says guns. Master Skinny Toy says always have a huge party at the grandparents' house. Grow black ash turds. Oh yeah, the grow. Remember those things that you lit and it basically makes like a little turd.
The snakes.
Yeah,
the
the
snakes.
side of
Park
it,
episode. Remember they
those.
made the giant snake?
Yep.
And it wouldn't stop burning.
Mervine 49 says, anyone grow up with block parties like in the Sandlot? I wondered if that was a real thing.
That always looked cool in that part of the movie.
We never did. I mean, I wasn't in a place where that happened. Did that happen in Jersey or in Brooklyn or anything?
Well, I mean, I've never seen the Sandlot, so I don't recall what you're talking about. But we had block parties. Basically, everybody on the block would pitch in money. We'd get the permit, and you could close the street down for the day. Police would come and put blockades at one corner and the other corner, and then you would have, like, in the 80s, there was a DJ, and all the families had their barbecues. Everybody was eating, and they would hire rides to come through and ice cream trucks and shit like that, and it was just an all-day affair.
Yeah,
nice.
They put the flags up, like the colorful flags across and stuff like that.
Yeah, we did that. Plainfield, New Jersey. When I lived there, we used to have block parties, and
They used to go all night.
Dude, the one time they had a fire engine come for the little kids. One dude did a pig roast in his front yard.
Oh my gosh!
They would open up. They would open up the Johnny pumps.
Yep.
The fire hydrants, and let the kids play with the sprink. They the cops would come and put like a sprinkler cap on there, so the kids could run.
That's awesome.
This one time, this guy, he was in the military. He set one of those big, giant military tents. I mean, I don't know what else it's called, but that was when I was older, and
bounce houses and shit like that. And
to Kirsten in the tent. That was a good time.
They used to bring these fucking little trucks over with these fucking rides that were all fucking rusty ass metal, and they were the worst, most dangerous fucking rides probably in the world. Set up to the 70s and 80s, but there was one that had like the half moon thing. You know what I mean? It was like a small little half moon on the back of like a fucking rusty old pickup truck.
Yep.
Crazy shit.
A couple more from the chat. Mark 44 Prime said his family always took a trip to Texas every year and stopped at a place called Boomland. Fireworks on the way. It was a huge truck stop that sold tons of souvenirs and fireworks. I can see the commercial now. Come on down to Boomland to get your fireworks and a hot burrito. Route 77. Yeah. Jason Lowry said they did mortar shell wars one year until it hit someone's car.
It's nuts.
Energon Addict talking about the difference between, you can't tell the difference between guns and fireworks. I've often said, and I know where I'm from, fireworks are everywhere and everybody's shooting them off. If you're gonna kill somebody with a gun, you could probably,
that's the night to do it.
you can get some lead time at least.
That's the night you get away with it.
On 4th of July or on New Year's, they actually did them down there too. So
fireworks are illegal in Massachusetts, so I didn't grow up with them.
Right.
They were illegal in Brooklyn too, but
oh yeah, they were like, dude, we have like signs right now, like on the highway, like they're like, you'll go to jail.
Really?
It's like really, dude.
Well, in Jersey, it's different now. I mean, Jesus, they sell them in my store, but it's not. It's only light stuff, like the stuff that makes lights and glitter and sparks. Nothing, no boom, no explosion. So there's like no gunpowder, but it's the stuff that just like the fountain.
Dust, one of the guys I work with in Jersey was telling me that apparently they changed the laws in Jersey, and this year for the first time you can buy fireworks like
that's what I was just saying. Just but nothing that goes boom. There's
really
nothing that can explode.
So are you selling them at your work?
Yeah.
I know, dude, that's something here in Maryland. So
Walmart's doing it too.
Yeah, in Alabama, if you have to go to like a tent or a booth, you to buy fireworks. Here, you walk in Walmart and there's a sign on the door. It says it's something crazy like no low flame sparked items within 100 feet.
Well, did you see that? Did you see that video of someone that set the display on fire and the shit was
Walmart?
Yeah, it was going off all over the place.
That would be awesome. Yeah. And then you want to run like hell because your ass.
Well, back in Brooklyn, we used to buy them in like shady garages.
Really?
Like some
because you were supposed to have them, right?
Yeah, and it was like you always knew a friend of a friend of a friend that sold them. You would get the address, you go into the back, and there's old shady garage, and there's your bottle rockets, there's your jumping jacks, there's this, there's that, the Roman candles. You had all your basics.
Hey kid, you want to get some of this hooch? I'll make it in the toilet.
And then you would have to take them home and hide them because you would have to buy them like a month in advance because everybody would sell the fuck out.
I think
you have to hide them in the house.
I think Pennsylvania, they're legal this year. But the thing is, you could buy them in Pennsylvania, but you couldn't launch them in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, that was always weird, man.
This year, you can actually light them off.
Yeah.
Yeah, last year was my first like experience with home like actual fireworks. I was hanging out with my buddy in Indianapolis when I lived there, and he was like, "Oh, let's go to the fireworks shop," and I was like,
Fucking Chuck.
"That's the thing."
Just Chuck in the chat.
So we went to this fireworks shop, and it felt like a small like Spirit Halloween, basically, like the way it was set up. And
Yeah.
he dropped $300 on like this crazy box, and he had some pallet set up, and we're just launching these things from the bottom of his driveway, and it was pretty fun. It was a lot more fun than I would have thought it would have been.
It's probably more fun than Chuck and Nightwing and them are gonna have on this 4th of July.
Well, yeah,
Rough
I mean,
guys.
Chuck, I'm
Rough
sorry, I
times.
didn't mean to blow your spot up, but that's a womp womp chat moment of the night times 2 there, buddy. I'm really sorry. It's a story that I would definitely like to hear, but it's sorry to hear that, man. I'm so sorry.
All right, so fun has been had, and hopefully we'll have some fun this 4th of July.
Be safe, people. Just have a good time.
don't
Be
be,
safe. Don't be that idiot getting behind the wheel if you have a couple of drinks, because Popo's gonna be out in full force.
That's
Uber
right.
that shit.
Uber
Get a
that
friend
shit.
to do it. And if I ain't got nothing going on, just keep your eye out. Maybe a late night hangout or something.
It's too easy to get a car to come get you now, even if it seems expensive. It's a whole lot cheaper than that lawyer bill will be.
Yep, the $10,000 in fines and lawyers and possible jail time.
Ruin your life. Don't. It hadn't happened to me, but I've seen many people have their lives ruined by just not making a decision to stay at somebody's house a little bit longer. So, real quick before Brink runs down the chat, I wanted to thank everyone that participated in our pre-sale for the Rockfather 2. We are completely sold out. The orders have been placed, and I'm hoping to have those in hand this week so we can get those rolling out to everybody this weekend. Thanks again to Ken C. He won our prize, and he picked out. What did he pick out? Let me see what he picked out. Pick something. Let me see here. I have a picture of it here.
Guy buys the last shirt, wins the fucking prize. What's
He
that?
got what is this guy's name? Oh, Nitro, Mastermind Creation, MMC Nitro. So guy with Agabucks.com, and they shipped it over to him. So yeah,
and Jedi Mindset got the air fryer.
Yes, the air fryer.
Yeah.
From our 3-year show.
That's right. Hopefully he's
We'll see some wing pics.
some wing pics, man. Get some wing pics. We don't want dick pics. We want wing pics.
Yeah.
That's some funny shit. No, Sportimus, you can still get a shirt unless you buy one on the black market. Shut up, Dave. All right, Mr. Brink, you got our chat squad.
Indeed. We got 43 watching and 29 likes.
Let's hit that button, folks. Don't slap it with prepackaged meat, though. Just hit it with your thumb.
Here we go. We got Hurricane BX, Chat Wingingham, Cabalta, Knight of Ren, Ralph L was in here, KJ Smith, Rogue War 71, Master Skinny Toys, Soundwave Will. We got Josh F, BZ Fresh, Ed F, Energon Addict, Cromdor, Jizz Cone.
What?
Sorry, JISC one. My bad.
JISC. Oh, who's that? That guy, JISC?
Who's that?
Guys, make sure you reach out. Even if you don't call him, just send him a message on Facebook. It's JBotTron. Make sure you reach out and give him a little pick me up. Sorry, Brink.
This has been waiting for just to show.
Mwah.
We got Mervin 48. Ace Milo was in here. Ace Milo was very active in the chat today.
Shit.
I think we might be on the brink of having another figure bangings very soon.
And Brink.
Perhaps. Oh man, there goes my every other Wednesdays or Thursdays or whenever it is.
It looks like it's gonna go back to Wednesdays.
Oh, all right then. We got Deluxe Baldwin, Shellformer, Sunday Heat. Brad D was in here. Jariah Sama 7, Sportimus, Ken C, Paul S, Gabriel, Jita, the Master Hoarder, The True Star Screamer was in here. He's having a big ass shindig. Better go find out where he lives, man. He's a grilling and a watching
He's
fireworks.
a grilling and a chilling.
You got Honey Child, Nick Brammer in here. Sam.
Beating someone's wife. Barbara, what are you doing?
Sam.
He's beating up somebody else's wife because she didn't buy the right fireworks.
Sam.
Terrible. Don't do that.
Oh, we had Russ the Muss, the birthday boy. What's up, Russ?
Happy birthday.
A lot of birthdays this week.
To you.
I just want to say one thing. Shout out to the machine, Raul. Happy birthday. This slick motherfucker took it down so nobody could wish him happy birthday.
Son of a bitch.
Took it
Yep.
down. What do you mean?
He took down the notification so it wouldn't tell anybody on Facebook that it was. his
Oh
birthday.
shit! Everybody go blast Raul.
Yeah. So go out and everybody hit up Raul with a happy birthday.
Go to the Nerd Rage Radio IG. All 300,000 of you motherfuckers. And,
Happy birthday, guys. A
Happy
lot of
birthday, Raul.
birthdays this week. Too many to fucking name.
Daltinians TFs was in here. Jason L, MP Collector, Craig R, Dare 2727. We had Paul R, James G. We had Walter R in here. Frogman 78. Jedi Mindset. Charles is here. What's up, buddy? Mark 44 Prime, Parts Former. We had 30, also known as Chuck. Dan Plastic Crack, Gabe Infinity Watch, Todd L, Brick Daddy, and Joe V.
all right.
That
Well,
is-
thank you to each and every one of you for taking time to watch the show tonight. Just real quick, there was some unnecessary nonsense going on in the community this week, and I had a lot of people reach out to me, and actually for a legitimate reason, not because JISC said so, but I do appreciate the sentiment. So I'll leave it at that. Thanks again to Mr. Kenny Prime for being part of the Summer Stand-In Spectacular.
It's my
Dun.
thanks for having me.
Anytime, man. Anytime. Listen, I want you to really stay on that mall supervisor about two things: about your fucking balloons
No.
and about the elevator.
Fuck
Dude.
that. Get the air conditioning fixed.
Yeah, maybe that may be a priority.
Brian, I think Brian Brink's got a guy.
yeah,
I'll send him right over.
dude, I could if I offer referrals, that might help me out a lot, actually.
Maybe we can. Yeah, do you mind driving to Rhode Island to work on a mall air conditioner? But how does he? That doesn't make sense because that's not just one unit.
No
Gotta
way.
be like-
no way.
And it's not like it is hot out, but it's not like the entrances opening and closing let that much in because
No.
there's doors everywhere. So
Now is your store? Does your store have AC?
yeah, and it's freezing in the morning.
Okay, so the store has the AC. It's just the outside part of the mall.
Yeah, I don't know how it works as it was happening again today. So like, it's the first 2 days that it's happened. I can't explain it.
Yeah.
Brian, get on that, will you?
We need a shout out. Do you want to shout out your mall? So we hang on. Is it a Simon property?
It is
Oh,
Ooh,
sons
there
of
you go.
bitches. I'm gonna go get them.
dropping the ball.
There you go.
I'll get them and I'll tweet, dude. That's if you guys ever need to make a complaint to a business, fucking tweet them. That's the way you get their attention for some reason. I think it's because everybody sees it.
Yeah.
So speaking of customer service, shout out to the good folks over at Astrobots. So I opened my Astrobots up. Mr. Apollo here, they have batteries. They take 2 batteries in their neck that lights up the head. It's actually the ball peg for the head is translucent and it basically light pipes itself. This one doesn't light up. I swapped the batteries between the two, and when I took the batteries out, they were hot as fuck. But I messaged them. They're like, no problem. Give me dimensions on the box. We'll send you a label and get you a new one. So shout out to those guys for kind of doing their own
Wow,
thing.
they got back to you that quick, huh?
Yeah, tonight. Yeah. So it's pretty cool. I talked to them a little bit beforehand about, maybe doing some work together, but that was cool of them to be that quick to fix the error there. So I didn't want to burn the house down or anything. So, all right. I guess we can do some Where You At? Mr. Brink.
Yo, you can find me, Brian Brink, in the Facebook groups at Brinkalizer on Instagram.
Mr. Thunder Thief.
Sorry, Harvey _Dent on. Holy shit, we just got. Oh, that's Seth Curry. Never mind. Harvey _Dent on Instagram, and
Holy shit, we just got nuclear bombed.
no, I was just looking. I thought we got Steph Curry for the Blazers, but we got his brother.
Ugh.
Oh,
And Instagram, Facebook. I don't know. I'm somewhere.
in nowhere. You're doing that ACBA challenge, aren't you?
I'm trying to. Yes.
Man, I thought about doing that. That looks like it'd be fun.
Do
I may
it.
actually try to do that. You don't have to do them all. Like, you just have to get them all in through by that date, right?
No. Yeah. Well, you have to get them in by the date or whatever. But yeah, you can
no
just choose
order.
one, or you can do one of each.
Photo challenge, huh? I wonder, is that an original idea?
I don't know.
Shout out to Shootouts. Kenny Prime, where you at?
I am on Instagram at Kenny Prime.
That's really the only place you are, isn't it?
Pretty much. When I get a new phone, I will return this weekend.
He gets a new
All right.
He gets a phone that doesn't flip open. It's not supposed to. Dust.
Dust Mites, Instagram, Eddie Dust Mites in the Facebook groups. Thank you guys for being here.
And I am Pinkerton, PNKR10 on Instagram, where I don't really post anything. Christopher Pinkerton in the groups, because that's what my mama named me. Crashbox Customs and all your social media. Hopefully have a cool announcement from Crashbox by the end of the week. So keep your ears peeled. Dust, you have your normal thing tonight, or you?
Yeah, I'm doing the Cobra Law podcast.
All right, so we'll be in here. I may actually move into the workroom. I have some dioramaing to do. Did I just make up a word? I don't know.
Okay, so you want me to throw the Hangout chat?
Throw the link.
All right, so there will be a Hangout afterwards. So I'll throw the link in the Facebook group. Pop on in.
There you go.
Chill out.
Thanks again to Mr. Kenny Prime. Next week, we have Tyler L. from, I guess, Toy Detox. Is he still on Toy? I don't know. Tyler L., former Transformer collector, current collector of other things. So we'll talk to him a bit about his collecting habits and what's changed for him.
Yeah, it's been a while, so we could see
Yeah, I haven't talked to
how it's
Tyler
been.
A long time.
I haven't talked to Tyler since Saturday.
Love it.
I was talking about, and shout out to everybody I got a chance to see this week. Dave, Energon Addict, and his wife. Of course, Cody and Katie. They are, I believe, they're in the air right now on their way back to jolly old England. Toss, I got a chance to see Tyler for just a bit. I think that was really it. This trip. So, anyways, that's going to wrap it up for us tonight. Thanks for watching. Have a happy 4th. People, please be safe. Keep your fingers, toes, and limbs. Josh, listen, no excuses, man. You're down 1. Let's not get any more.
Yeah. Easy, buddy. We don't want no fucking Saul from fucking Jerky Boys. It's all numb and stingy.